Hello everyone and welcome to Laurence Plays, and it's where we are going to be doing some more Satisfactory because that's what we do on Tuesdays. Yes, Tuesdays, that's the day. And now one of the things I've just discovered is that while I wasn't paying attention, Satisfactory is now updated to Beta 8 or whatever they call it. Oh no, Update 8, whatever they're calling it. There's been an update anyway. I haven't read the patch notes because I just sort of scrambled trying to get it installed and up and working before I started the stream. But looking around, it feels like they've turned up the saturation and the gamma a little bit in the in the view. Everything feels a bit more sort of bold than it was before. But so yes, this is my factory. We have. What do we have going on? So over here we are bringing in a supply of iron from various different mines. There's a couple of them over there in the distance. The trucks are... I can't see either of them at the moment. Oh no, there's one of them. Oh, one of them just did a sort of weird blue teleport thing. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But one of them is driving over there behind that tree, and the other one's over there. So and they're both moving. So things seem to be working with those. I do need to nip over and do some messing around with the fuel though. So let's go and do that. And well done, you successfully distracted me from the recap I was doing, but that's probably for the best because nobody really cares. Yeah, this all looks and feels quite different. As I say, the colours are much more saturated, I think, and the trees seem to have changed shape. I think they now look slightly more realistic, probably. So yes, over here. At the moment, I've been fueling my trucks with biofuel, but I have been informed that actually that is not necessary. That you can fuel them with coal as well. So I can split this off here and then start feeding it into these. So let's see if I can remember how to play this. Yes, there we go. So I'll delete this belt and this splitter and this belt. We'll leave that belt in for now. I've also been told that you can put a splitter. That's a merger. That's a splitter. That you can put a splitter in on a belt, and it will allow you to just add it in, and it'll become part of the belt. This looks promising. Did that work? I can't tell. There's also a tree in the way. Let's try and remember how to play this game. Not like that. Middle click. Middle click. There we go. So if I build a belt from there to there, will it work? Will it produce coal? It will! Nice, so that has worked. The problem is that the third output of this thing is over here, which isn't in quite the right place. However, I can just now chuck in another one of these along here and go... where do I put this? Oh yeah, put that here. Like that. And then some more belt. No, belt. Oh, I've got belt. And then I can shove this from here into here. Or I can't. Alright, let's remove that. And that tree, this shrub is in the way. Please no. Oh, still got that out. Ah! There we go. So another one of these about, let's put it here instead then. Yeah, there. Right. And now I can place some belt from there and into there. So now we'll start fueling the vehicles with coal instead of with biofuel. In fact, let's take the biofuel out of these docking stations, truck stations, and just start running the trucks off wood, because that way I can off coal, because we've got an unlimited supply of that, and that means I can take this fuel away and put it back into the emergency system, or perhaps use it for my chainsaw, or maybe I'll discover fairly soon that I can actually use coal to run the chainsaw as well. I honestly don't know. I guess we'll find out at some point. What's going on here? What are you doing? You're making something to do with iron plates. That's probably fine. It's certainly separate anyway. So my next question is, where the hell's the rest of the aerial belt I was demolishing? It was coming from over here somewhere. Or was it you? Yes, it's you. So long belts are quite difficult to discover as they wind their way, or quite difficult to demolish as they wind their way around your factory, because after you demolish a chunk of it, you have to go quite a long way to find the next bit. But that is over here now. Oop, and I can now come running over here, and I can then interact with this container and put all of. Actually, no. Let's not put that back in there. Let's see if there's room in any of these machines to put it. Yeah, there is actually. So that is actually currently still burning biofuel. Does that mean my my coal-powered energy generation is not sufficient to keep everything going. I suspect it might mean that. That's a bit of a concern. If we're still producing some of the power from the biomass, then that means my coal power supply is insufficient. That's problematic. I don't want to have to go around and continuously top up all these generators, because the whole point of building up the coal supply and the coal powered system was so that I didn't need to do that. So that's a little bit concerning. I might need to go in and put in another coal mine, more coal. No, not you. More coaling stuff. But for now, let's not worry about it too much. Let's put the rest of this back in here. Actually, take a little bit of it. Let's take some of that so I can run my chainsaw off it. And then in here, we'll put those leaves I was picking up. So, what's next? We've got mining going on here. Yeah, we've got... Oh, I see. Right. Okay, so because some of these trees have been regrown, apparently. Oh, eventually the tractor just teleports through the trees, which is kind of odd. But okay. Let's try and clear a way through here. Oh, it's managed to wreck the other one. Okay, well that's alright then, I suppose. Yeah, a load of trees have appeared. These were not here before. I don't know whether this is because I quit and reloaded and that causes trees to respawn, or whether it's the update to update 8 that has caused that. But these trees are potentially problematic, so I think I better get rid of them. And yeah, that's probably alright. Why can I no longer grab... Fine, I'll use the chainsaw on the bush as well then. There we go. Right, so yeah, we've got the bridge over. This is a 2-lane bridge, so there's plenty of room for the trucks to cross over it. I put down a bit of extra scaffolding over here to make sure. And so we've now got these trucks that are heading over, that are taking the coal over to the iron smelting area over there, and then bringing steel back. So this probably means that if I go over and have a look in the what was the button to get rid of the thing you're carrying? I can't remember. Tab? No. No. There's a button for putting away your weapon so you don't have it sort of filling up your screen as you're running around, but I can't remember what it is. Okay, so yes, over here we have a steady stream of steel coming out. That's interesting. There's a steady stream. I must have set something up to use it. But over here we have oodles and oodles of steel, and in this one we presumably have oodles of coal. No, we have a little bit of coal. Probably at the other end we have the absolute oodles of it. I feel like everything is a lot darker than it was before as well. So, and maybe that's sort of part of the update. It was to encourage you to put in more lights or something like that. I honestly don't know. But I am now bringing in steel over here, where it is going into through the machines over here. It is being machined. What are we doing with the steel? Okay, so we're turning it into pipes and beams. This feels very familiar. And then we're storing the pipes over here, and the beams are being put into here, into this machine, which is making versatile frameworks. And we have made, presumably, a quantity of... Oh, H for holster, thank you. And we made 28 versatile frameworks in the week I've been away. No, do that again. And there's oodles of those frames up there as well. So this seems to be going quite nicely. Are they coming out of a storage container? They are. So presumably over here we have 25 modular frames. That is at least some. And we've got up to 53 smart platings. So we've got a long way to go before we actually produce enough everythings to satisfy that objective in the top, up there in phase 2. But things are going in the right general direction. We are producing all the things that are needed. It's just that we only have the one machine here making these things. And oh, it's not got enough steel beams. I mean, they are flowing through at a non-zero rate, but apparently that is a little bit slow. So I suppose what I should be doing, given the amount of steel it turns out I have, ideally I should be putting in another machine here, another machine or two here to make the steel beams. I haven't got a great deal of space for that. However, I was thinking recently that it's about time I started going a little bit more three-dimensional in all of this nonsense. So what if I put in a wall along here and then build an upper floor to go with this? we'll find that we can't really put it in there because it's too close to this machine. I won't be able to put it in between them. I can't really see. This is my standard problem with Satisfactory, is that getting visibility over what's going on in your world is rather difficult. I always seem to spend my time far too close in, struggling to tell what's going on. But there is some space over here, so I could build a wall across here, and then build a sort of a cross beam that a cross floor that goes over higher up. And I think that'd be interesting and entertaining enough to do that I'm going to go for that. So we'll put in a wall here and here. Ideally, I'd like to make a wall with a door in it, but I suspect that's not possible. At least not yet. All right, that's still not tall enough to clear this machine, so I think we're going to then have another wall on top of there and on top of there. And then I'm going to need a floor up there at the top, which is going to be done obviously with a foundation. Yeah, it's all a little bit too dark. How high is that? How high are you? Insufficiently high. Okay. I'm going to go over to my. I think. God, there's all these trees. I think somewhere around here I have a lookout tower, so I'm going to head over to that and then have a lookout basically. So there's one over there. That's probably close enough. Let's get rid of some more of these trees. There we go. Now I feel like I can see a little bit. Yeah, the darks have suddenly got a bit too dark. I mean, I guess maybe it's to encourage you to research and use lights. I just haven't got to the... I don't think I've got to the point where I can make lights yet. Let's have a look. Oh no, we do have power poles. Oops, power poles. No, what are you talking about, Laurence? No, I don't seem to have any sort of... Oh, no, lookout tower. That's just for looking out from, funnily enough. No, there's no lights in there that I can put up yet. Yeah, it's a bit too gloomy. Anyway, so over there, that's where I'm trying to build, and that's quite a long way from here. Yeah, that's not really going to work. Let's put some more foundation in first. So do that there and there. I'll take out that piece because it's too low. Then I'll put in some more foundation up here. And if I switch this over to zoop mode, then I can zoop out a little bit like that. There doesn't seem to be any sort of intermediate zooping, but sure, we'll zoop that much. And how? Oh, it's a 4 meter foundation. No, I don't want to use 4 meter foundation. I want to use 2 meter foundation. I select. Apparently, down there on the floor is okay. That's 2 meter. Right, we'll use this one then. So put that up there, and there, and there, and let's have a third piece as well. So my plan is to put in some more machines on the top of there. So I put in, are you number 6? Are you a constructor? Yes, it is constructor that I want. And I want it that way round. I'm going to put in 2 of these on top of here. So put one there. Actually, no, let's put it a little bit closer to the front. Put one there. And one there next to it. And we'll set both of those up to do the, what do you call it? Set both of those up to make more of these beams, because that's my current shortage, is making those beams for the next thing. So the question is, how do I get myself up there when I want to go over and do things like configuring these machines? And that's the tricky part. I could put in a giant ramp, but that seems a little bit ridiculous, if I'm being honest. I would like a ladder, but I suspect that's going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing I haven't researched yet. So let's go. Actually, let's go over to the. Nope. Go down the ladder. Well, that's one way to go down the ladder, I suppose. It'll do. Let's head over to this central base machine area thing, and see if we can find any way of researching ladders or something like that. See if there's something that's within grasp, because that would be a rather nice way to go. So in here, everything looks so different. I'm not really convinced. Okay, so I've got up to tier 4. All those are done. Tier 4 gives me advanced steel production, which gives me machine stuff, power tower, power storage, hypertubes, logistics, conveyor belts, blueprints. No. Oh, but maybe maybe it's one of the things you buy from the this thing. No, not the. No, the MAM isn't what I meant. There's another research thing somewhere, isn't there? Where you buy additional blueprints. Is it you? No, you're a constructor. Is it you? Is what I actually mean. That's awesome. This is the machine you chuck stuff. Oh, it's probably the awesome shop, isn't it? Well, let's see if I can build one of those. Special awesome shop. I need more screws for that. A lot more screws. Did I build an awesome shop? I can't remember. It's been so long since I was faffing around with these things. I don't think so though. No, I think it'd be over here if I had. So, all right, let's go and get some more screws so I can build that up, and then we'll go from there. Oop. Yeah, my factory has become overgrown with miscellaneous greenery, which kind of sucks because, well, it's not supposed to be. Oh, if these machines are running as full as they look like they are, then yes, there we go. There's 500 screws. So we'll grab those. Then wind my way out over here like that. Damn bushes. Oh, I got that one as I went past. It just didn't make the noise. Whoop. That one needs a chainsaw. Or I could just beat it up with the lightsaber. No, let's use the chainsaw. Yes, this is patch 8, the one that came out, well, certainly since last week. I think it was in the last day or so. And the main difference seems to be that that it's just generally harder to see. So, yeah, not sure about that currently. Which side do I interact with? I have no idea. Oh, maybe this side. Let's put it this way around. Kind of fits in over here then. Right, you might as well take all. Oh, are you turned off? You are. Let's turn you on. There we go. Alright, so now we'll have a look at the awesome shop. What are things we could buy if we had tokens? Display sign, billboards, light. Okay, so light. Yeah, this is presumably a thing to encourage you to buy to do the researches and things. I need to do quick wire for this though to get street lights. Storage is not so useful. Management. Conveyor ceiling mag, conveyor wall mount, pipelines, wall power outlets. Interesting. Get more interesting types of foundation, which is mildly interesting. Tilted walls that make a ramp, I suppose. It's not quite what I'm looking for though. Oh, today, right? Yes. So yes, this is the new version. So it's Unreal Engine 5. I guess maybe that's why. Oh, I can buy this one for 3 fix-it tokens. I just don't have any. Cool. So I can buy a ladder from here. That'll be useful. Catwalks, stick by stairs as well. Okay, let's go off and try and get some tokens so I can start buying these things. Fix it. Factory cart. So it's a mini vehicle. Music things. Okay. Don't care about that very much. Foundation material, wall material. I can't. Can I paint everything blue? Not by the looks of it. Equipment. I can get a coffee cup. Great. Well, you could buy biomass from the shop. That's seems a bit of a waste of money of coupons, but okay. Oh, you can just buy everything. All right, fair enough then. Hello, Tank. Welcome. How many tokens have I tokened so far? 3. All right, let's have those. Then I can get my ladders. Yay! Give me that. Okay, it goes like that, does it? Right, so what other stuff should we get rid of by chucking it in here? We could give it some steel, because I don't think I have any real need for that. You can have the steel, you can have the coal, you can have... I'll hang on to the wood for now. I'll keep the pale berries. I need that. We don't need flower petals. Well, I kind of do need those, but let's chuck them in there anyway and see what happens. And those. I could give it lots of leaves, but it's not like I'm going to get any actual useful funds from that. So, putting these things in, how much better off are we by churning in a load of these reinforced plates? Is that better? This seems to be dropping fairly quickly, and yeah, we're getting... Yeah, each of these seems to be about 120 items. Well, I don't know. It's ticking through at 120 at a time. Anyway, over here, I wanted to buy some ladders. Now, is this... Oh, you actually have to buy... Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, this is just get the thing. Check out? Yeah, we'll take that. Ta-da! Right, Now I can make ladders out of steel poles. That means I better make sure I've got some steel poles in my... No, this is the inventory. I don't have... Oh, so I've got 61 steel poles in my inventory. Right, so that means I can now come over here and I can put a ladder up the back of this thing, which is going to be kind of useful because that's how I'm going to get myself up there. Where is a good place for it? Let's put one in over here, and I can put one in on the other side as well. Probably. So, architecture, ladder. How do I ladder? Like this, apparently. All the way up there. Ladder, 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 ladder. Ladder. Great. So that did what it should. Lanky over there is still wandering around, but sure, you can do that. I don't really care. So somewhere down here, we are bringing in the steel ingos. Is this one? And then they're being split underneath here somewhere, I think. But I need to bring them up here. So obviously that's going to be an elevator thing. I think what I'll do is I'll put in a splittermatron down here on this belt, like this, and then we'll just goods elevator straight up from that to here. I've not used the elevators yet, so that's what will be conveyor lift. Mark 1 will be fine, I'm sure. Can we hook you onto there? We can. And we'll bring this all the way up to here. Chonk, lovely. Oh, and it's hooked straight into the splitter. Lovely, and that's nice. I approve of that. So, shut up. You're distracting. Right, over here. This is a merger. I don't want to use a merger. I want to use a splitter. So I'll put in a splitter here, and then I can belt from here to here. You're the wrong way round. How are you the wrong way round? What I would quite like in this is a way to rotate. No, 5. A way to rotate machines after I put, or things after I put them down and realise I've screwed up. That is the correct way around. This time, I think. So you go to there. Yes. Thank you. You go into there. You go into there. There. And then we configure you, and we want you to make steel beams. We want you to make steel beams. And now we need to get power up here somehow. So at the moment, I guess what I'll do is that pylon down there, I think is only up to 3 cables. So if I put one of these up here, then I can run power from you to you, you to you, and you to you. Right, now those will all start working. So those will make steel beams. That means I can now bring those down over here and merge them on. Merge them down there like that. And that means I will need another elevator, which is this one. And I need to tell this one to go down. How do I tell it to be a down? If I just attach it to there, is it going to be intelligent enough to be a down? Let's find out. It is. Nice. Then I will need a merger and a hostile takeover in here. Not like that though, like that. And I can whack a belt in that, belt in there. And then an output belt goes from there into... Oh, hell, I fell off. Into there. I should probably put a wall round that, shouldn't I? Just because I know what I'm like. So in theory, we are now pumping out steel. Oh, and here comes some. Yes, there we go. So we've now got the steel beams coming down the elevator, where they could be chucked through here, go into this merger, and we'll now have significantly more of them heading off in that direction. I've not encroached on this too much. I think that's okay. I have encroached on this quite a lot. That's less okay. But C'est la vie. I could fix it. Maybe I should. Maybe later. So yes, there we go. Well, we had a brief flurry of them come through. They are going to be. This has tripled the rate they're going to be made at, though. I'm reasonably sure. Let's just nip back up there again and make sure everything is working properly. But yeah, welcome to actually playing in 3. Now we're thinking with 3Ds. Yeah, we have the steel flowing into both of these. Now I do wonder, at this point, given the rate the steel is flowing through, I'm thinking maybe I need to upgrade these belts. So is there a? I don't believe there's an easy way to upgrade other than going dismantle and then remantle with a Mark II. So that's from U, yes, U to there. And that'll come through twice as quickly. I've not upgraded. This is a tier 1 elevator, so I think I'll just leave. I'll leave this as a tier 1. We've now doubled the rates coming through, so half of it can go down there, half of it can go up here, and we've hopefully got a reasonable amount coming through, flowing through now. In the interest of health and safety, I'm going to nip back up here and put in some fences, because, well, as I've already demonstrated by falling off at once, this is precarious and dangerous. So let's get to the walls. Basic wall 1 meter. I'll put you along. Sure, we'll just do that. Even if it's not quite right, really. And along here as well. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, I'm just going to jump over this because I want to be down on the ground. But now, what I would quite like to do is have slightly better supports for this thing, because at the moment it looks a bit ridiculous having it like this. Oh, can you? Oh, thanks, Alex. I'll do that next time. Awesome. That will make things a lot easier. You can have not you. You can have the extra steel I picked up. There we go. Because I don't have any actual use for that. That's very worth knowing. I shall maybe do that at some point. So yes, as I was saying, this thing up here looks ridiculous, being held up at one end with some heavy industrial machinery on the end of it. I think what I'm probably going to do is extend it further over this way, and then have walls coming up to support it over here. Although, notably, this foundation is not in line with this foundation because I'm a noob and started building this at the wrong end. But never mind. We can just build this. We can build it out and just pretend. In fact, let's do a bit of that. So put you on there, like that. You can have all of that in there, and then I can put in another piece of foundation here, like no, yes, like that. And then I can put in walls coming from here, and at least then it'll look like it's kind of supported, even if the physics is still a little bit iffy. There we go. Now it's not just sort of one massive cantilevered piece. Hey, Gildarth, welcome. Well, thanks for joining, even if it's only for a little while. It's good. It's still good to have you around. Okay, so now that's improved the amount of steel that's coming through. So that is significantly better. There is a turquoise bird thing over there. Let's just ignore that. Oh yeah, pillars would be quite nice. It would look a little bit less. I mean, well, they'd be easier to fit them in without it looking wrong. So maybe I'll buy some of those at some point. In the meantime, yeah, this belt is flowing in a slightly stop-starty kind of way. I'm going to go off to the other end and have a look at the power generation, because it does look. When I examine power, I see that capacity is ticking up and down. So that I see. Right, this is the shortage of water that I think I was warned about before. That I've not quite got enough water to keep all of my generators running at the same time. And so now that we've got consumption all the way up to 406 megawatts and power generation capacity is 415. Oh no, that's the maximum consumption. That should be fine. I don't know. It feels like the power generation. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like the power generation is struggling because earlier when I was over here, we're looking at the that makes sense. But why is I know why capacity is going up and down. I kind of said, but yeah. I want to know how much of the power is coming from the coal generators. But I don't seem to have that level of granularity. However, when I came over here earlier to go, are you guys all full of fuel? Where are they? They're over here. Say, hey guys, are you all full of fuel? We see that one's come down to 174 again. So the biomass generators are definitely being used. It's not working quite as nicely as I was hoping. So I think that might mean it's time to head out into the grand expanses of who knows where, and maybe put in some more coal production and power generation, maybe over by this lake up here. So let's do a what's the button for ping? It's V. So I want to find coal at this point, so we'll ping that. And there's this bit here that we know about, which I've claimed. So that's over there, which is conveniently fairly close to this water, but this water isn't very good. Where was that? Where did that ping? Oh, up there. So I would have to head off a long way off into the middle of nowhere to get to this coal. But maybe that's a good idea, because this one coal patch doesn't seem to be churning enough of it out. So I think I might need to head out that way. Train time, or just I haven't got trains yet, so no, it can't be train time. So maybe let's put in a tag up here. Let's do that ping again. I want to put in a marker up here wherever it is that coal is. Because I think I'm going to need to head over there and just set up massive generation capacity. There we go. Ping there. Loads of coal, and I want a coaly icon. There are no coaly icons, there are only coaly stamps. Not really. Let's use that one again. Kind of sucks. I feel like this really needs better a better set of icons available. Right, so put that in up there. I did want to go after sulphur. Let's ping for that as well while we're at it. Ping. So I think there's some about here somewhere. Or maybe there isn't. Oh, there's some over there, way beyond the water that I found. Some up there on the way to the coal. Okay, that could be quite good. I think it's time to make another tractor and go for a long drive. Get some more coal, get some more power generation up and running. You're also going to be a rock, but we're going to make you a yellow rock so I can tell the difference. I'll do. Yellow rock. Far, sure, why not? Okay. And there's some over there, but that's blooming miles away. I'm not going that far just yet. I will have some nuts though. Okay, so yeah, that'd be good. That would be good, Madman. Being able to put any arbitrary thing on there, that'd be great. So okay, so coal and cheese are off that way. So I need to. Oh, hello. It's one of those birds that looks like a flower. I would like to have a tractor. I don't have any modular frames because I put them all into the awesome chonker. However, I do have lots of them in my machines over here that I can deal with. That I can just pull out of a thingy machine. Yeah, everything's got really overgrown since the update came out, and I don't like it. It's the world, the biological world has come out and started trying to take over my factory, and that's not how it's supposed to happen. It's meant to be the other way around. Look at all this. There's trees growing everywhere. And I can't... Have I run out of fuel? Yes, I've run out of fuel. Damn it. Are you... No, you're nothing, apparently. What about you? Your frames. I'll have some of those. At least I can gather up the leaves. That's a start, I suppose. Let's get some more biofuel because I'm going to want it for making for power. Well, for powering my chainsaw, so I can rip stuff up when it gets in the way. So come back over here. I can chuck the leaves in here, get those out of my inventory, and then I can get the. Hello. There we go. Thank you. I can get 94 that'll do. Okay, so let's try that again. Now, will you let me make a truck? I mean a tractor. You will. And that's a truck station. Not. I said I wanted a tractor. There we go. Come around to... Oh, that's the front. Come around to hit... That's also the front. What's going on? There we go, that is the back. So in here we can put in some fuel, like that, and it goes chug, 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 chug. And I can... I press E to drive tractor. Okay, where's my cheese? This way. Whoop! Yeah, I see what somebody, I think it was Foxo, was talking about on the on Discord earlier when they're saying that they seem to have made the tractors weightless. And so if you hit a small rock or something, it just goes ping and you go wildly out of control. There's lots of these spitty creatures around, but they don't seem to be interested in me when I'm driving a vehicle, which is handy. I'm gonna have to try and find a suitable route to get to the. Ooh, crunch. Yes, I'm going to have to try and find a suitable route to get my trucks out here, because this is kind of awkward. Maybe I'll even lay a road with foundation. We shall see. It's over here. Is this going to be another one of those things where I spend a moment or two driving out to it and then realise that everything is much, much closer than I realised? Or alternatively, on the other side of an impassable chasm. Well, I say impassable, I mean I can drop down into the bottom of it easily enough, but I would then have to get out of it somehow on the other way. My GPU isn't that amazing. I've got a GTX 1660, which isn't exactly bleeding edge, but I don't know what you've got, so you might be right. I wonder how tough these things are. I don't really want to drive it off the edge of here because I feel like it'll probably explode or something. Let's head back down round here. Back down into the... Whoa, that's slidey. I was having that problem yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday on the track day, but not quite to this extent. Let's try and find a way down there. Yeah, I don't think that... Yeah, I think they've just... Oop, there's a tree there. And also, in the last... before the update, I was able to drive... I'm pretty sure I could drive through trees like that. Woo! And it definitely wasn't quite this wobbler. You know what, I'm just going to jump off the edge of here. This isn't that high now. It's probably going to be fine, especially given how little this tractor thing seems to weigh. Right, now I can just power up this chasm here, this canyon. Yeah, my computer's definitely not remotely new, but it is a desktop, so it's got a little bit more power. Thank you very much. That I did not do on the track day yesterday. That would not have been good for my car, I don't think. So, I'm going to head over this way and then try and work out... Actually, let's... Screep! That's a very soft suspension. Yeah, I think probably going up here is going to be more likely to take me to the coal. But, you know, I'm exploring at the moment, so this is okay. It doesn't matter if I get lost. Alright, let's head up this way. More of the green smoke of doom. And these things are quite good at dealing with terrain, most of the time. Yes, a yellow rock. Just what we need. Ooh, just what we needed. I say just what we needed. Oh, there's a cave there, guarded by a... It's one of the Savage Piggy things, but with green highlight. I think this is this the sulphur that I've found. Maybe, maybe not. I kind of want to explore that cave. Let's, where's my lightsaber? Here's my lightsaber. Ow. Okay, no, just a normal hog. Yeah, the green effect maybe was there, wasn't there? I don't know. Ooh, a power slug. Nom 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 nom. Glump. There we go. Yellow power slug. Also, I think is this sulphur? Oh no, it's limestone. Well, that's much less exciting. We've got plenty of limestone. Don't need any more of that. But power slug, I think, is probably going to be useful. I'm not quite sure what for, but I feel like it might be. I'm torn on over whether to put the valuable stuff into here or not. Whether I should hang on to it in my own inventory. I think having died already and discovered that you don't lose your inventory, I think it just gets put in a box. I shall hang on to it just in case it's like Factorio, where when you lose a vehicle, it gets blown up. Yeah, that's kind of why I've not upgraded my graphics card. I've got to the point where the one I've got, I did want the one that I've now got because the one I had before couldn't run Factorio in high def, so it didn't have enough graphics memory. But now that I've got the 1660 or the 980 Ti I had before, seems to be good enough, really. Ooh, there's a massive pond down here. That's going to be excellent. Okay, so I need to drive back down here, then round here, and that'll get me to the coal, I think. I didn't mean to get out of the truck. I meant to close the window. Yeah, getting a better graphics card is all very well, but I don't play anything that really needs it. Even Satisfactory, which is significantly more graphically intensive than most of the stuff I play, it seems to be coping pretty well with. I would like a mini-map so that I can have a slightly better idea of where I'm going, because I've already forgotten. Okay, so if I keep going forwards and a bit to the right, that should take me down. So maybe follow this road here. It looks like on the map there's a way down over here. Yes, there is. This is it. Ooh, maybe I follow this. This seems to be an actual road, so you know, let's use it. Yeah, the 980 Ti is a tiny bit better than the 1660 I've got. My monitor is actually 1440, so in theory I need a bit more oomph. But it seems to be coping without any difficulty. I can't remember if it's possible I lowered the resolution to 1080 because that's what I'm streaming at anyway, so it might not help. Okay, so a fall can't do more than 99% damage. That's good, interesting to know. Am I going the right way? Yes, but I need to turn right. Follow the road round to the right, at least. It's weird having a map that's been at least partly handcrafted. So there are things like roads that go in vaguely sensible directions. What is this? Ooh, salvage. Is there anything hostile around? I don't see anything hostile. Let's go and do some salvaging. This is quite exciting. What can I do with you? Ooh, there's something hostile. Come here. Die? Oh, it's dead. I was literally whipping a dead pig. Ow. I think the only time I've died so far is because I fell off the world into one of the bottomless chasms. I think I probably had full health at the time, but 96 wire in a single spool. Handy. Any more? Ooh, some cable. Actually, that'll be really useful because I need to run power all the way back to my factory if I do manage to set up stuff over here. Look for hard drives. Okay. There's still a chest out floating in the water, which I have seen. I just haven't gone out to it yet. I'm looking at all these things to see if there's anything here that I can... Like this. Reinforced plates. I mean, that's nice, I suppose. Don't see anything else over here. Okay, there's a lanky fella over there. I assume so, and it looks like it's all fix-it orange, so it looks like it's come from another another pioneer. Let's see what's in the box. What's it got in its pockets? Is how many boxes is? Can I open you? I can. Emergency repair needed. Needs 4 steel beams. Well, funnily enough, I didn't bring 4 steel beams with me, and I didn't bring 20 megawatts with me either. That said, I might be able to put in some pylons and eventually, because I mean I am going to have power over here in the not too distant future. So this is something I can perhaps come back and do. I can't. Yeah, okay. I can't open the thing at the moment. I need to do the emergency repairs, I assume. So and plug power into it as well. Oh, that's a good idea. So that is here. Map marker. That'll do. Actually, is there a stamp in here that looks slightly more promising? Okay, you will use that one. And we shall call it salvage. Salvage steel beam power. I won't put it on the map though. We'll come back to this later. Okay, so that was an unexpected but welcome surprise. And now I can hop back in the tractor, head over. I think I'm now pretty close to the coal. The only problem is I don't think I brought half the stuff I'm going to need to set up a mine, and I certainly won't. I certainly won't have enough stuff to build all of the power generation and stuff, because that would require planning ahead, and I'm not very good at that. Let's see if I can ford this river. I've got big enough wheels. I hope I could. There we go. Nice. If you open the thing, get the hard drive. You can put it in the man. Power parts. Yes. Put hard drive in 10 minutes. You get select between 1 and 3. Oh, okay. So if you don't like the one it offers you, you can choose a different one. That's worth knowing. Thank you. I'm glad I didn't start over here. This area is would be much less conducive to building up a factory area. But that said, now that I've got to the point where I'm a little bit more into the game, it's quite. Oh, did I kill it? I hope not. Don't deflate. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Oh no, it's alright. He's got it again. And he's running away. Oh well, that makes sense. Alternative recipe use. Okay. Well, we shall see when I finally have the wasp name to get at that. To get the hard drive out of there. And I have the bits and pieces. I just don't have I just haven't got the stuff in the right place. So let's not fall off that. It's sort of nice to know that information's out there, but also it sort of feels a bit cheaty to go off looking on the internet for information. But on the other hand, it feels like the game should give you all the information you need for this sort of thing. So I don't know how I feel about that. 50% more steel. That does sound handy. Right, so the coal and the cheese are both over this way. I kind of feel like I'm driving in circles, which I can't really be, given that I'm basically heading towards this blip. Whoop! This pickle is so, I don't know, skittery. Where was it? Okay, so I must basically be on top of the coal here. Where am I? Oh, I'm up there. Let's do another ping. How do I plan to get the stuff? I'm essentially going to I'm going to run I'm going to generate the electricity here and run a cable back, because this is a place with coal and water. So is it not V? No, it's not V. Oh, I'm in the vehicle. That's why I can't. V. Coal. Ping me some coal. Pinger. Right. Oh, here we go. You missed. Ow, you didn't miss. Stop that. Attacking me is a capital offence. You're not allowed to do. You're certainly not allowed to do that without being then killed afterwards. There's another one. Oh, they predict where you're. They don't just shoot straight at you. They predict where you're going. That's a bit too intelligent. Okay, so yes, as I was trying to say, we have water just... Well, we have water nearby somewhere. Over there? Oh, I can't remember. And we have lots and lots of coal available here. That's a weird tree. Are you a tree? Do I get anything interesting from you if I cut you down? I don't know. I don't have any fuel. So, sorry, what was I saying? Is, yes, over here we have coal and we have water very, very close by. So the plan is set up power generation here and then just run a long mains cable all the way back to base to keep everything powered. I'm not going to try and run a truck through all of this nonsense because, as you say, that'd be a bit ludicrous. Yes, a mark cable, in fact. You're spot on. Eliminated the need for screws. That'd be quite nice. The only downside of that is that I've got everything built up already to use the screws. But I mean that's not necessarily a problem. Right, I'm going to nick some of the fuel out of this this vehicle so my chainsaw works. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Put most of it back in there. I have not played No Man's Sky, no. I remember when it came out and it was woefully incomplete and everyone was being very, very rude about it.
The mycelia within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial for field research. A new research tree can now be accessed in the mound.
Cut. There we go. That was just a normal one. No exciting, nothing exciting new from there. Yeah, that's basically what I'd heard. Yes, that it was awful when it came out, but then since got sort of actually finished off and is now at least sort of somewhat interesting. So, yeah, I haven't played it. I am mildly curious, but mostly don't care. I mean, there are enough games on my list of things I want to play that I probably won't be playing it anytime soon. Mining drill. Nice. Put one of you on here. Which way are you pointing? Point you that way. Oh, there's another more wee beasties out here. One of them looks hostile. The other one, I think the other one is just one of those blue birds. Hang on, is the water not over here? Oh, the water was a bit further away than I thought, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm going to need to run a belt from here down this way, or at least put the generators in a bit closer, and with pumps and whatnot. Right, okay. So there is lots to do around here to get this up and working to the way I want it to. No Man's Sky's got better. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah, I get the feeling that this game is also quite a lot more into the exploration side than than I'm used to from Factorio, which is quite interesting. I mean, having come over here, everything looks quite different, which is I mean, it's kind of nice actually. I sort of appreciate that. It makes it a bit more interesting when you venture away from your home base. Am I going in the right direction? I'm not going in the right direction. I need to head due south. Let's pull this belt up, and that one, because that was a complete fail. Let's try that again, but going in the right direction. What am I looking at? E, yes, Mark II. I'm using the Mark II because I know that eventually I will want to have lots and lots of coal coming down this belt. So I thought I might as well just start off with a Mark II and then fill it up as I get, and then fill it up as we go. So there we go. There's the water and another spitter. Another two spitters, in fact. Alright, let's deal with those before I get myself in trouble. No, not that one. That one. No, that one. Lightsaber. There we go. Ooh, that one spotted me first. Ow. That one got me. Right, that was not too bad. Somewhere in here, there's another plasma spitter remains. There it is. Right, back to my belt. So yeah, the plan is have loads of power generation down here, and then link the two up, and then hopefully everything will be hunky-dory. So just bring this down to about here for now. That's probably sufficient. We will have our supply of coal coming down here. Now, is there any chance that I brought all the stuff I need with me to make a power generator, a coal generator out here? I have! Excellent! Wow. I mean, that honestly surprises me. I thought I was going to be short by about a million things. Let's put this on some foundation so it doesn't look quite so stupid. Yes, he is very extremely tough, which is quite nice because, I mean, it's meant to be a factory game. If you were getting killed all the time, it wouldn't be much fun. Zoop. And from there, please. Oh, I've run out of iron plates. Fine, I'll pick up some of these and reuse the plates. Yeah, but you don't have to play Factorio as a death world. In fact, I don't play Factorio as a death world because I don't want my factory games to be all about combat. I will accept that some biters are good for having some biters is good for sort of general game balance and stuff like that. It makes it slightly. It means you have to think a little bit about your expansion, but Factorio combat is not my favourite part of the game. That said, I am quite enjoying playing Warptorio, which is much more about combat than normal Factorio is. Put you there. Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can play it on. You can play it with lots of combat required, but that's not the way I like to play it. Let's pull that back out again. There's the belt. No. Put that away. Get that. Bring that down to about... Let's bring it down to here. And then I'll put a splitter on the end of... No, a splitter on the end of here. Like that. Except I won't because I've run out of iron plate. Damn it. Right, well, this looks like the time, about the point where I'm going to have to head back and get more stuff because I didn't plan ahead properly. Because planning ahead requires planning ahead, and I didn't do that. Do I have enough to at least put in some of... Oh, actually, I'm going to want another splitter over here. Right, I don't remotely have enough to get all this built up. Can I put in a pump? Let's find out. I'm going to need several pumps for this, I reckon, based on the amount of pumping that was required before. Or the number of these generators that one pump could deal with before. But let's see if I can. So that's going to be... It's not going to be power. It's going to be production. Fluid extractor, water extractor. There we go. Yes, I can have one of these. Let's put you here, as far this way as possible. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to put in another one next to it. Okay, so we've got the water. I'm honestly slightly surprised I was able to do that. Logistics, I can now run a pipeline from here, maybe. No, I've run out of iron plates. Okay, I need to go back and get a load more iron plates. I want to make at least 4 of these, maybe more. I'm going to need bits and pieces to make... let's put in the pylons for this first. And I can run the pylons back to factory as I go. Let's put one of these... No, I can put it on top of this splitter, can't I? Can I? I think I can. No, I can't put it on top of the splitter. Okay, well I'll put it just behind the splitters then, like that. And then cable goes from there to there. And... there. And there to there. Right, there we go. So that's power, kind of. I need to then run these up to the mine as well. Oh, there's my tractor. I was hoping I was going to be able to find it again. Am I still on that one? No, I'm not. You to... Actually, I can just plug it straight into this, apparently. There we go. Yes, this is not a small puddle, so I should be fine there. Akira, I think you're quite a long way behind. I think you might be quite some way behind in the stream. I stopped talking about Foundation a little while ago. Right, now I need to find a way to get back to base, and I have a slight concern that this belt is going to be in the way of my tractor. Maybe I can go around the back of the mine without getting into too much trouble. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so I need a load of iron at this point. Or maybe the tractor can just drive straight over the top of the belt. We shall see. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, I don't think I can run a cable while I'm driving. Which maybe is a sensible thing. Okay, so I need to go off that way, follow that path to get up there. So basically I'm just going to have to keep stopping like this to put in pylons basically as far apart as I can. Can I another one? No, it's out of range. Oop. Small red lizard thing. Let's head up. Okay, so I think it's up this ramp here. Is that right? No, more to the left. This way. That road. Okay. Link to that. Oh, come on. Oh no, I didn't want power pole, I wanted the power line. That's the difference, that's why it's having trouble. Okay, so we come over this way to here, and then from that one to somewhere over there. About there. This is going to get frustrating, I think. Okay, well, at the moment, I suspect... well, we'll see how I get on. Based on what I did before, I've got one mining drill providing enough coal for... is this the way out? Yes, it is. I've got one mining drill providing enough coal for, I think, 3 generators at the moment. And that seems to be absolutely fine. The one pump is not doing quite enough water for them all. But it's not too bad. Those sort of ratios seem to be almost good enough, should we say. Oh dear. I didn't seem to particularly bother the psycho pigs. I'll give this will then. Where's the other one? There it is. Ow. Well, at least I'm getting lots of useful creature remain things. How far can I go with that? About that far. So eventually I'll get all the way back over to all of my stuff way off in the distance that way, and and then I shall rejoice because it'll mean I've done a thing. But this is quite a big process. How far can I reach with this? This far. Okay, I can probably cross the river from here. Cross the river with the next pylon, I think. They are reasonable. They do go a reasonably long way, but it would still be a lot easier if I could just build from the car. And I'm pretty sure I can't. So having to stop every sort of power pole distance is a little bit annoying. Okay, just made it across the river. Probably means I can do the next one as well from here. Yeah, about to there. There's a narrow path around the cliffside up the cliffside around the lake. With my driving skills, I'm not sure I can. Oh, is there? Oh, this one here. So there is. Yeah, that would have been slightly easier. I'll try and head back down that way. Although I'm pretty sure I have a strong suspicion if I try and do that, I'll just fall off and end up in the lake. I suspect this truck, whilst the truck is fine fording the river here, I suspect if I yeet it off the top of here, then I'll end up in trouble. I just have this sneaking suspicion. I'm glad that making pylons doesn't seem to require any of the stuff that I've run out of, namely iron plates, because I'd felt it'd been even more. Well, at least doing this is a little bit annoying, but at least once I've got back, I will have it done, and can then start thinking about driving better, and then can start thinking about just driving back and forwards without worrying about having to put things down all the way along as I go. Does get a little bit old. Let's put it over to the side, because that way I can drive around it much more easily. And same with you, actually. Let's put you over there on that hill. I'm slightly surprised. I was going to say I'm slightly surprised I haven't been attacked more. That's yipe. I was going to say I'm sure that's bigger than the other ones I've been attacking. Hit it then. I'm not sure what I hit. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ow. This is not going too well. Come back. I want to beat you up. Oof. How did it butt me? Short, I suppose it's for its head or something. You know what? I seem to be getting the worst of this. Whee! But if I get back on the tractor, then it'll lose track of me, and I can stand here for a moment or two and heal. I think I might be slightly outmatched by this one. It's taken me. Yeah. Yes, indeed. It was indeed kicking my butt, which is why I've stopped. I don't know if the purple is the ready purple is the sunset, or it's because I'm injured. I think it's sunset. That's a bit extreme. I wonder if I can turn the mute the colours a little bit, because this is a bit ridiculous. No, this is all for. No, I don't see an easy way to turn that down a bit. Have I got motion blur on? I don't remember noticing particularly. No, motion blur's turned off, so you stop viewing. Oh, actually, let's have a quick look at the map while I'm thinking about this. So where am I? I am here. Okay, so I do need to carry on going in a more or less straight line to come down, so I don't fall off these cliffs. So I can come down through this canyon here, and then I can just come straight down towards the base. Okay, so a little bit round to the right from where the car's pointing at the moment. And also, it's bad for your FPS, I think. Despite what I was saying earlier about my computer seemingly being able to cope with this game, I don't want to push it too far. How long can I make this? Oh, blimey. It's quite long. That's what she said. And then, in the interest of keeping the graphics not looking stupid, let's put another one on top of here. And then from here, how far down the hill can I go? Way down there. Right, that'll do. And I can at least follow the power lines back to find my vehicle, because I know it's up here somewhere. There it is, with its headlights on. Nice. I think motion blur certainly in driving games is supposed to be quite good because it gives you a better feeling of speed. But I suspect in any game where you actually want to look around, it's probably going to be annoying. It says B to toggle headlights, but oh, I see. The headlights are just a bit pathetic on the front of the vehicle. Fair enough. let's just yeet this off the edge here, because I'm pretty sure this is a suitable way down. Yeah, I feel like generally I want to see what's going on, and even if technically motion blur might look better, I suspect I probably don't want it. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played Far Cry 3, I don't remember what the implementation was like in any specific game. My memory is not that good. Cough, cough, black smoke, black smoke. Right, there. To well, we'll just head straight towards the rather obvious space elevator in the distance, shall we? That seems like a good direction to go in. Yeah, I don't remember I don't remember the Far Cry games. Actually, I don't think I've played anything since 3. Come to think of it, the Plus One has played quite a bit of Far Cry. Well, Far Cry everything. She seems to quite like them. Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to. Some of us are trying to create an industrialised society around here. Do you mind not coming over and hog-butting me? I suppose I need to pay a little bit more attention to my surroundings when I stand around building stuff. Right. Well, we'll go around the left-hand side of the suspicious green smoke. Over here. Yeah, but often novel isn't always a good thing. I mean, sometimes, yeah, okay, no, novel is basically a good thing. You want your games to be interesting and different and so on. But sometimes later games in a series, even if they are rather similar to previous games, have the advantage that they've taken what the previous game has done and made it better. Like GTA San Andreas was, I think, was better in basically every way than GTA 3. For example. But yeah, you do need to continue to make the game better. And I think the problem with Far Cry was that a lot of the side quests started to get a little bit repetitive. Actually, the problem with Far Cry 1 was when it switched over from being an entertaining sort of sneaking through the jungle trying to avoid mercs to suddenly bullet sponge cyber monkeys. That was when the game got ruined, in my opinion. But you know, your mileage may vary. But it was when you got sort of arbitrary enemies that could take a rocket launcher full to the face and apparently not care. That was when I felt it sort of it lost the point of what the whole rest of the game was about. I think. Yeah, I've played Call of Duty 1 and 2 quite a bit. I've not played any of the ones, and I really liked Call of Duty 1. I had a lot of fun, particularly on the Pavlov's house multiplayer map in that one. But I've not played any of them since they got really console-y. I'm very much a PC gamer, and I find the consolification of games tends to ruin them. Oh yeah, you're not full. There. Right, now that mine at the other end is going to start working, and so is the water pump. That means I now need to pick up all the other things I need in order to finish off over there, which is an enormous quantity of iron plates in order to allow me to build up all of the... no, not in here. In order to allow me to build up all of the, what do you call it that I need? Scaffold, no, foundations. What's in here? Nothing. This is the one that's making the iron plates, though, so... And then feeding them out down here to this tree. There we go. So, what if we look in this machine? What if we put the chainsaw away? What if we look in this machine? We'll find there's 4 iron plates in here. Let's turn you off for now, and then we'll let that. Do they still go in, or do they? No, they then start to buffer up here. Okay, cool. Well, we'll leave that to run for a little while and generate me some more iron plates. And I'll come back and get those once I've done a few other sort of miscellaneous tasks around the base. So, nth things nth, I'm going to dump all these leaves in here. Then I need to come in here. I'm going to need to make... Is it you? Yeah, I think it's... No, it's not you. It's the other one. It's this hut here. I need to make like 4 of the 4 portable miners. Apparently I can make 2 of them. I mean, 2 is a good start, to be honest. It is probably going to make enough for the time being, but I want significantly more than that in the long run. So yeah, that's another thing that requires the iron plates. Okay. I do wonder actually if I should maybe take another feed of iron off of here and start making more iron plates that are just for me. TM. Yeah, let's do that. That's true. Yeah, it's not currently. It's not the. It's not. Apparently, sentences that are defeating me at the moment. It's not going to be the inventory space. I don't think that's the problem. It's going to be the memory space, making sure I actually take everything I need with me. Where are iron plates being made? Not over here. Stop being a bush. Don't jump between those, you'll get yourself stuck and then you'll feel very silly and have to demolish stuff to get out. Right, over here. Here we go. Here's the iron plates. Actually, let's do this the easy way. Let's come over here. This container contains a whole 6 of them, but you know, that's a start. So, with that, I can build out another piece of foundation like this. And then I'm going to go 3D again, like I did at the beginning of the stream. So, if I go into the wall assembly, to-do list. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will try and be that sensible. Actually, let's build you a bit higher. And then at the top of that, we need some more foundation. We need 2-meter foundation, like that. And that's all my iron plate used up again, but that's fine because hopefully by now there's a little bit in the storage box. 17, 18, that'll do for a little while. Yes, I've got fed up of running out of space. So I've already got there we go, up there. There's another machine making. There's another 2 machines up there making steel beams on the top of the on the upper floor, and I'm extending that over here. So that's. I want to make these the same height actually. Come to think of it. So let's. No, not the power line. That foundation. I'll build this out over this way, like that. And actually, let's not have that top floor because that's higher than it needs to be. I do need a ladder to get me up to it. The spaghetti's already 3D. It does having the extra dimension. I mean, yes, it helps. It helps make it more. Yeah, I'm running out of iron rods as well. It does help make it quite a lot more spaghetti, but it's still already very, very spaghetti even without that. What's going on in here? That's nuts plates. Are these being stored anywhere? No. Am I not storing iron rods anywhere? That's a shame. Oh well, just have to nick them off the belt then. Oh, hang on. They're being made. They're being used slowly. I'm storing them in here. There we go. That's how you get a lot more rods. Let's take those as well. Right. Now over here, let's have another go at making that ladder. You know what I say? Chaos is in fact a ladder. So putting this in up here is just going to add to my chaos. That's how it works, right? I can go up here. I can go flying off the top because I put in slightly more ladder than was actually required. Oh no, that's correct. We'll get rid of this, but we'll extend the wall along here because I will fall off if I don't. And then I should extend the foundation. I think only 2 more is a good number. What have I run out of iron plate again? Yeah. That's your iron plate. 45. Yes, this is getting better. It is being produced faster than I'm using it up. So that's nice. Okay, let's try that again. So from down there we have all of that flowing in there and mostly not being used. And so this means it's elevator time. So if I go into logistics, conveyor lift, can I boop you onto there? Yes, I can. Okay. You know what? Let's do that anyway. And then remove these things to make it look a little bit less horrifying. If I move that out, is that horrifying? Yeah, that's kind of horrifying. Okay, we'll get rid of all of this then. And do something a bit less awful. Oh yeah, hazards are definitely... Ooh, no, not the power cable. We need that. Hazard is definitely part of the point of this. It's like I say with certain politicians, the cruelty is the point. In this case, the spaghetti is the... And that's the spaghetti and the hazards are the points. And what do you mean it looks hazardous? I'm putting in all of these safety walls to make sure nobody gets hurt. There we go. See? Safe as houses. For certain values. For certain houses, anyway. Can that go there? Yeah, that can go there, actually. That's fine. It was the one on the other side that was the problem. You see, that's just resting on the front there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Right. So actually, let's get rid of that and that. Put another one of these here. Now, what I actually... Then the reason I've done all of this is so that I can put in one of these. Boop, 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 here. And here. Line it up with the other one. There we go. And I want to put in... You're a merger. I don't want a merger. I want a splitter, like that. I'll put in another one here. For the moment, I'm only going to actually use one of these machines, I think. Okay. Yeah, climbing up here works. I'm up with that. There we go. But being up here, right, so we're going to have another machine making iron plates now. It's got the iron for it, it just doesn't have the power. So for another one of you. Over here. Now power to this, and power to this. There we go. Right, so that's all that plugged in. You're in the wrong place. That's the wrong way round. Goodness sake, Laurence. Start remembering. It would be very nice if the game would let you rotate things after you put them down. I think I said that earlier, but it's still true. I've changed my mind. I'm going to have both these machines making iron plates because I seem to be so slow, so short of them, and have so much available. Now, I am quite tempted to drop them down there and also put them into this warehouse. However, I've used the only input on the warehouse for that machine. So, yeah. Not sure what to do about that. I know the simple thing is just to leave it building up to a stack of iron plates in each machine. Then when I come back, I can grab out of both of them. I think that's probably the way to do it. So we'll just leave those running off the excess iron supply. Come down here. I'll grab 90 plates from here, and then I'll come over here and set that machine running again because I do need the reinforced iron plates as well. They are kind of going to be kind of useful. So I want you to start running again. Yes, I have just climbed inside the machine. It's probably not safe, but never mind. Hup, 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 hup. Right, I've picked up a few extra weird things recently, so I want to see if any of those are suitable for the MAM. What have we got in here? So alien organisms. I don't think I've no, I still haven't encountered one of those guys. cost? No, I don't think that's worth it. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what to get for structural analysis. Get the ability to maybe do that. I don't know. Anyway, we picked up some mycelia, so let's investigate that. Ding. That gets me. I can make fabric, although it costs me 100 biomatter, which I don't have in my pockets. Toxic cellular modification. Interesting, but that's going to require a bomb sort of thing, which I don't have. Also, a lot more mushroom than I've got. Medical properties, that could be interesting. Nutrients, nothing exciting to do over here. Oh, actually, I could get 50 pi. I don't think I really care about that very much though. Power slugs. I've got a power slug now. Yeah, let's do that one since I've got all that stuff. Ding. Okay. I can overclock now. Oh, I could if I had one of those things, power shards. I need to get a purple power shard. I need to get a purple slug for that. Oh, hang on. There's one more thing. Sulphur. I haven't got sulphur yet. Okay, right. That's all fine. Let's give you some more leaves. What perhaps I should be doing. So that's the one that chomps through the leaves and turns them into biomatter. Since there's a thing that now requires biomatter, I'm going to turn this machine off. Biomass, sorry. I'm going to turn this off. And then come back and collect some more biomass from that later when I need it. If this all feeds through, it's nearly all fed in. I kind of want to switch this machine over to running on wood. Because I've got all this wood to get rid of. Like that. So yeah, I guess when this finishes dealing with the leaves, which it has now, let's change its recipe to the wood-based biomass. It's annoying that you can't just have biomass from any biological stuff you put into it. It'd be nice if it was just, yeah, sure, we'll run this machine will run off any sort of input, and just, as long as it produces the right output. Anyway, let's go back and get some of that iron plate I was waiting for, because we've probably got loads of it available right now. And by loads, I mean 36. Joy. That's a bit crap. 56 in that one. Well, that's much better. Okay, so now I need to start thinking about what I want to head off and do. So I wanted to make about four more of the drills. So production, that means miner mark 1. 4 of them. I'm going to need 8 of those, should we say? 8 more of those, should we say? And I'm also going to need pump water extractors. Let's say 3 of those. And I'm also going to need loads of pipes. So pipeline, I don't know, what does this cost? This costs copper. Alright, fine, I've got loads of that. That's just copper. That's a pump might be a good idea. Let's make a couple of pumps as well. Have enough for a couple of pumps. Yeah, that makes sense, Clown. I just haven't bothered because, to be honest, I hope not to really need it for very much longer. So, for all of that, I need 2 more portable mines. I need a lot of reinforced iron plates. So let's go and get some of that. That's down here at the end of this belt because it's coming off there. So down here, how much have we got in here? None. Because it's all coming out of here and being turned into something else down there. Who knew? If any of it's ever actually getting made. Oh, it's being split, even worse. Can I turn off the... No, I can't turn off the... I want to remove this belt. Or I want to turn off this belt, like that, because now it's all going to pile up in here. That's going to take a long time to get all of that reinforced iron plate. Rotors I might be able to do. Yeah, rotors is this one, I think. 9 of them. Okay. That's also tricky. Cable's even further over, I think. No, wait. Where did I do copper stuff? Where did I do copper stuff? Oh, it's all the way over there. So while I'm here, let's deal with a couple more of these trees that have spawned in unfortunate places. try it again with less fail. There we go. I did deal with all of these trees when I first set this area up, but the game has spawned some new ones in for me to annoy me, which is very unhelpful. Can I get you from any angle? No. So what are you? You are cables. So, that's one thing we can do. So I've got all the cables I need. I need more copper sheet. So that's you? No, you're copper cable. Where's copper sheet? I know I'm making copper sheets. Well, I think I'm making copper. Oh, there it is in here. Copper sheet. There we go. Concrete I've got plenty, a decent amount of. I need a lot more reinforced iron plates than just the ones that it thinks I need, unfortunately, because I'm going to need them for tier 2 belts all over the place as well. Yeah, that's just reinforced iron plates. So, yeah, I need an enormous quantity of reinforced iron plates. The rest of it is comparatively easy to acquire. I'll grab these rotors from here like this. Ignat, is that the name we've given to the balloon animal wherever? Yeah, balloon animal here. Yeah, maybe I can get the tree from on top. Let's find out. I need to get myself into a position where I can see the tree without the storage container being beyond it. Chainsaw says no. Well, actually, Chainsaw says bzzz, but it's not doing what I want it to do, so that's as good as a no, really. However, I feel like I've managed to clear most of the vegetation out from this area now, so it is a great improvement. Splat. That didn't go very well. Okay, well, at this rate, it's going to be a little while till we've got all of those. I'll come back later for more rotors and more plates. In the meantime, I'm going to go over and make the mining drills and get some more normal iron plates. I suppose I could just use more normal speed belts rather than bothering with the extra fast ones. They don't have to be fast. Please don't stop. Good. No, the foundation is quite close to the floor over there, I think. So unfortunately not. That would be a good way to get going under the foundation. Is something I've tried before, and I could, in theory, I could probably pull up the foundation, go underneath, and then put the foundation back. But that seems a little silly. Out, missed. Right, let's make another 2 of these. I can make 94 of them now, so that should be sufficient. Okay, so it is now literally just the reinforced iron, reinforced iron plates and the rotors that I need to wait for. In the meantime, I think I probably don't care too much about messing with it, about trying to purchase any of this stuff. I mean, the hypertubes do sound kind of awesome, although I don't know what that is. Oh, encased industrial beams, I can't make those yet. That's an advanced steel. Yes, that's an advanced steel thing. That needs rotors. I could start pulling some of the stuff together for the next space elevator objective, or see how we're getting on with that. Just, while I'm waiting for other things to be produced, because there's not a lot else for me to do. That, or I could do a bit of gardening, I guess, as well. That is always an option. Try and run around Ignat. I guess the correct answer to this is start making more infrastructure for building... no, not there. Start building more infrastructure for making the reinforced steel plates, since that's what I seem to need a lot of. No, still haven't got enough of those either, but I can go and hand some of them in at least. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go up there and start making reinforced iron plates up there. And I think that requires these, which is in a fairly convenient place. I can just elevate them straight up from here. Let's have a look at the recipe though, just to make sure I've got that right. Oh, there's a way to open a recipe browser, or sort of an FNEI type thing, but I don't know what it is, and I can't find the recipe for that thing for screws without doing that. Under. There we go. I think that might be the first time I've crawled under under some foundation like that. So up here, where's the screws thing? Right, the screws thing is there. So yeah, if I put in more of this, like that, and that, then along here I can put in a big assembly machine, which is one of these, but the other way around. Put you in here. I'm trying to think this through whether this is the right place to put it. Yeah, let's just put this one in here. Like, no, let's put it a bit further away, because then I can fit a warehouse in as well. Put that there. No, not that. That goes to there. This is to make reinforced iron plates. And then we can try not to fall off the edge here. Put in an elevator. No, that's not right. Try it again. Why is that an input? Is this a merger, not a splitter? This is a merger. Damn it. Ah, okay. Well, in that case, I need to put in a splitter here. I need to pull up that. I need to go down. I need to pull up this belt, screws and all. Jump. I need to put in a. This screw business over here has been a bit of a faff. I need you to be a splitter, like that. I can put a belt going in there. Belt coming out here to go into there, like that. Then I can head back up topside. You know what? Let's put in another ladder. Put in another piece of foundation there. Then I can put in a ladder up to that without it being too ridiculous. The more of these ladders I've got, the easier it's going to be to get around, right? I'm pretty sure that's how ladders work. There we go. A pillar for this would be quite nice, because this is looking a bit ridiculously cantilevered at this point. However, I could actually build that across there like that, and just generally, you know, start making this into an actual honest second floor, with just holes in it every so often for elevators to go through like that. Then I can pop back up here again. And play, how on earth am I going to get this up when I put this piece of foundation in the way? N for... Okay. Oh, I can't... No, I can't have this here. Doop. Because it's in the way of the elevator I want to put in. I'll check that in a second, Mycroft. Thank you. Conveyor belt. So I could lift, rather. So I put that on there. Yeah, I think that's the right place to put it. Wait, what's that attached to? Cross the bridge. Climb them. Don't fall off. Right. Okay, so what I want to do... Maybe I can do it better, more easily from over here. Let's find out. So I want an elevator, or a conveyor lift. That's what we're calling these things. Go from there to there. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, you can rotate them. I wasn't sure about that. No, I don't want to put that there because it looks silly. I can't put that there either because it looks silly. We'll have to investigate some of those, buy some of those corner pieces that the game has been telling me about. Although actually, I want very, very small corner pieces. Or maybe I just need to get catwalks or something like that. That'd be much better. Right. This should actually have been pointing in a different direction, but never mind. We'll bring this over to here, and then we'll yeah, and then loop it around to here. And now, yes, here come the screws. So now I can run over to this machine here and still get the iron plates that I want. There's 72 of them now available. That brings me up to about 300, and I don't know what, because the numbers are not very obvious. But then I can come over here and get the reinforced iron plates out of this one as well. So that's pretty nice. In the meantime, let's try and find somewhere to drop down where it's not too far, like onto this thing. Whoop. There we go. Lovely. And then here, this is making rotors. I mean, I still need rotors. So they're going into this warehouse. Still need rotors, so we'll take some of those. Still need another 40 of them. Still need another 160 reinforced plates. Jeez, it's going to take forever. Alright, in the meantime, let's go over to the space elevator, and we won't be able to satisfy it, but we'll be able to make it a little bit happier. And we'll try and have any industrial accidents on the way over. We can at least chuck some of the stuff in there and get it out of my inventory, because the stuff I'm trying to do at the moment isn't advanced enough to need all the random advanced crap I'm carrying around with me. So let's give you all of those. It's 206, it's nearly halfway. 212, again, nearly halfway. Can't make those at the moment, or at least I'm not making those at the moment. The automated wiring, I'm not sure what goes into those. So let's have a look. X gives me... customizer. Okay, so this is how I can make things a bit more my traditional blue colour. Oh, except I then need to come around and paint it by hand. So of course I do. At least it's nice and quick and easy to paint stuff, but I'll do what I can see. I'll do what I can see as I run around like this, but and then probably give up fairly soon. Go, well, that'll do. I've done the important buildings anyway. These power pylons will never get done, because or at least they'll never all get done. There's something up there. I can see some orange. Okay, so if I go in here, oops. If I go in here, I can edit that, and I can say I want you to actually be, let's say bagel blue, which is probably about there. Let's go a little bit darker. That looks nicer that way. And I don't know what goes with blue. Let's have a grey, sort of a mid-tones grey. Okay, so that's not it. N for search. Recipes is the one I need, and I don't know how to get to that. But okay. Oh, maybe it's O and then across, but it'll B and what's Q? Oh, Q is that. Yeah, Q brings up this one. B is B is a torch. That's handy. That's worth remembering. Here we go. Yeah, so O brings up recipes here, so I can find stuff in here to work out how to make. X is, as we decided, discovered painting. So this is a somewhat paler blue than I was really going for on a lot of this stuff. Let's repaint it. Now that I've discovered, now that I've got bagel blue done properly, let's repaint everything that I just did earlier. I guess we can cope with having a variety of blues around the factory. It doesn't really matter. This blue is almost as obnoxious as the orange colour. That's the default orange. All right, that'll do. So what was I doing? Oh yes, I was waiting to actually fill up my to-do list, my shopping list with all of the reinforced bits and gubbinses and pieces and other things that we need in order to go out and build all of that power generation stuff. Let's go back up top and see how much there is. Exactly, bagel levels of obnoxious are what we look for on this channel. It's what everyone comes back for. We've made one. What? Have I not powered the machine? No, we've not even made any. I've not powered the machine. Oh, you muppet. Yeah, being able to play The Sims or play with crayons in these games is always fun. Right, there we go. Now the machine is actually running because I've plugged it in. This feels like an IT crowd at the moment. You sure it's plugged in? You do want to say, hey, where's the steel gone? Do you know what a button is, don't you? No, not on clothes. Why is there no steel up here? My tractors have stopped. Why have my tractors stopped? I guess I better go and find out. Are those belts high enough for me to not take damage? Yes. Excellent. I bet they've run out of fuel because they didn't switch over to coal nicely or something like that. Why are you sad? Yeah, I was right. It has no fuel. This is where I find out that whoever told me that you can run your vehicles on coal was actually lying to me, isn't it? Yeah, you can't run vehicles on coal. Oh, yes you can. It wasn't appearing in the relevant items, though, which is odd. Let's grab some more coal off here. I mean, there's a nice healthy tradition in... Oh, okay, that means you can go as well. Come back, I want to make your fuel types. No, not that one. No, take that back. You take that back. Have that instead. There we go. Right, and now they can fill up from over here. It'll do a 3 point... I love these sort of just because of the general crapness of my directions. This one has this tractor has to do a 3-point turn every time it arrives over here. There we go. So it's filled up with fuel. It's emptied out with whatever it was that was in there before, steel presumably. So now we should have steel flowing again. Yes, there we go. That's now working. This is very, very blue around here now. I like it. Ah! Fell off. Never mind. Up the ladder or to see lickety split. Okay, well we are once again limited by the rate the screws are coming through. Right, okay, I see the problem. This belt down here needs to be upgraded to a Mark II belt. So apparently, I've been told that I can do this. And I can. Now it runs twice as fast. Get twice as many screws going up here. We can screw twice as quickly. And they'll go in there and that'll make the reinforced iron plates much more effectively. I hope and I think. Trucks do have automated refueling. So the problem, the thing is, when you select a truck, for some reason, it doesn't seem to suggest putting coal into it as a fuel source. It is quite happy to fuel the truck with coal, but it doesn't suggest it. So I assumed that meant they could only run on biofuels and something else that I would discover later. So I was running it on biofuels, which is why at the beginning of the stream there was a ridiculously long belt going from the biofuel production over there to over here, and why I had to keep topping up the biofuel with leaves and wood and stuff to keep the trucks powered. However, somebody in the comments from last week's stream told me that you don't actually need to. Hey, a blue chainsaw, awesome. Told me you don't need to power the vehicles with biofuel. You can do it perfectly happily with coal as well, and that's much easier because coal supply is automated. So I've now updated it, and it turns out that it has now worked. But of course, you've got the thing where you can only have one type of thing in a stack, and so much like in Factorio, you can't put a different. If there's biofuel in the stack, you can't put coal into it until all the biofuel is gone. But the biofuel won't. But when the biofuel all disappears, then your vehicle is stranded because you've run out of because it's run out of fuel. Now in Factorio, it gets around that by the trains at least have multiple slots for fuel. and the cars and tanks you drive around yourself manually, so it doesn't matter. In this game, you don't have those options, so I ran into a slight issue there. Let's chuck some junk in here while I think of it. You can have all these cables because I've got loads of those, and they are genuinely free. Have the leaves and that as well, and have some concrete. I'll go and grab because there's going to be an infinite supply of that for me to grab some more of. And also, while I'm here, I'm going to unload some of my non-infinite things that I've acquired, like these biologicals, into here, so that I can come back and get them later if I need them. You can have the Michella, like the girl in Game of Thrones. Have that as well. That means I'm going to need more concrete, but I can get that from here. Like that. Now, I will get more... I will attempt to get more... that's iron rods. I'll attempt to get more iron plates. Yes, also iron rods. Again. Are you iron plates? No, you're also rods. Where the hell are the iron plates being made? Everything's making iron rods. I don't understand. Maybe it's you. Must be you. You? Oh, this is steel. I have no idea where anything happens in my factory anymore. Why are you not getting anything in? Oh, this is the copper area over here. I'm very confused. I don't... here, this one. This will be iron plates, but they're all going over there to be made into reinforced plates, which, to be honest, is actually what I want. Because I do need a lot of these. But they're being taken away then to be made into other stuff. Because, did I put that... Oh no, they're going into a warehouse. So there might be a decent... There's about 39 of them in here. This is so slow. I need more iron plates. Let's put this belt... Despite what I just said... Hi? Despite what I just said, let's put this belt back in here and start making the iron plates into the next thing I'm going to need. I will take these rotors, though. Still not have enough. Alright, I'll take those. Now I've got enough rotors. And then I need to go back on... Oh, hey, you can climb up all the way up these things. That's really cool. Yeah, I need to get back up there and see how many reinforced iron plates have been made up in that area. Hopefully, we've now got a lot more. We've got better. Yeah, we've got a much better screw put here going on now that we've got the faster belt in the middle. So we should have a lot more screws up there. And so, hopefully, we'll have at least a few... 18! Why are these things so slow? Oh. Oh, we've got two. Have we got two of them now? I can only see one. Yeah, we need another one of them to come upstairs and keep an eye on what's going on up here, I guess. Oh, underneath. Okay, I'm not going to go down there and have a look right now. I do need lots of iron plates, though. We'll keep taking those. Or do I? Do I need that many iron plates? Oh, this machine is full of them. So the limiting factor is how quickly we can get the screws up here, which is a bit ridiculous. So what's the recipe for these things? Screws. Ah! I should be bringing the rods up here and screwing on site. That makes a certain sense. Let's do that. Let's go and get some cables and then do that. Yeah, because it's like trying to transport the copper cables around in Factorio. You want to oh dear, missed. You want to oh crap, we've run out of power. I want some cables. Let's go and grab those first. Because I chucked all these in a machine to be turned into points. So let's go and turn those machines back off again, and then go and... Oh, I painted one of my foundation panels. Let's go and turn the awesome machine off for now, because we can't afford the electricity for it, apparently. Because it is a hungry, hungry bunny. So we'll turn you off. There we go. And then if I go over here and flick the switch on one of these machines, will that be enough to get everything back up and upping? I guess we'll find out. I can't see what I'm doing. You. Yes, that has been enough. Thank goodness. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to drive all the way out to the other machines and turn them on by hand. So yeah, there we can see the consumption has crept up and crept up and crept up, and because that was low, we just bing, snagged the bottom of it. And yeah. Let's get rid of some. Once again, a bit more deforestation, I think. Right over here. There we go. And if money doesn't grow on them, what's the point in having them around? Have wood. There we go. So, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Yes, I realised that actually my mistake was I shouldn't be taking the stuff. No, I'm not. I shouldn't be taking the screws up top on that conveyor belt. I should be taking iron sticks up and turning them into screws up there. So actually, let's demolish this and remantle it somewhere else. There we go. Demolished. You're a splitter. The screws are going every which way from here. Okay. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to put in another splitter. That. Are you even in line? You're not in line. Come on, Laurence. Do it right. Let's try that again, but with less fail. So that. Line it up. There we go. It's not like this. If only there was some sort of widget you could use to line things up. Now, is that actually acceptable? Does that feed into there? Probably not. I'm assuming if I do that from there to there, I will find that that hasn't automatically linked the two of them together. No. Can I link the two of them together? When they're this... Maybe? No. Okay, I have put these two close together now. So let's try that again. No, let's get rid of that first. Let's try that again. You go, instead of going as part of the machine, was it there that was the problem? Putting it there might be okay. Yeah, I think putting it there will be okay. Let's find out. There we go, lovely. That goes in there. And then we have an elevator on here. Actually, I'm going to build the elevator from the top, because then I can make sure that it's the right height. Because it's very difficult to tell from down here. It's very difficult to tell from the bottom whether you've got the top of the elevator in the right place. That. And then where was it? Oh, there it is down there. So I want a conveyor lift. Go from there to there. I also want to get rid of that because that's in a weird place. And then I guess this should probably go let me climb on this machine. Can't climb on this machine very much. Oh, there's a ladder at the end of it. Okay. Ah, don't fall off. Right. So I could put this here, and that'd be. Do you mind? I could put this about here, but it'd be generally horrible. I could put it here, which is also a little bit horrible, but slightly less so. The floor is too steep. Okay. Put it about here, and then wind the belt round weirdly. Or I could put it here, or I could get rid of, better, get rid of this, and put it here, and then, yeah, I just run the belt round from here. Like that. like this, and like this. There we go. Then and the whole point of this now is that I can use a level 2 belt to go into there, and that'll carry the screws through much more quickly. And you're going to make screws. I've got the iron rods coming in like this. I just need to power these machines back up again now. So I grab that, and there's a pylon over there somewhere. I just can't see the damn. Oh, there it is. I think. I know you're out there somewhere. I hooked up to you before. There. No, it isn't. There it is. You. To here. Oh, this is difficult. Like that. And that. And that. There. Phew. Now we can get a slightly... Oh. It's no better. Because the machine can't make them fast enough. Ah, at least I don't think it can. Let's have a look. No, it's still waiting to make the 13. Oh, keep them coming in, keep them coming in. No, even after all that, it wasn't the belt that was the limiting factor. Or at least, no, the belt was the limiting factor. But having a single machine up here creating the screws isn't enough to keep this machine satiated. One of these requires at least 2 machines to be making screws. I guess we can do that. Although actually this single machine seems to be getting through all of the iron sticks that are coming up. That's odd. 10 per minute. Oh, and a full belt is 15. Yeah, okay. Hang on, what is the recipe for this again? Yeah, one iron rod. Oh, it's because it's filling its buffer up. Right, that's okay. That makes sense. So if I can, in order to get, in order to get another machine making these, I'll need to put it in. I'll need to put in a merger in here somewhere. This bit is fine, but that means I'm going to need to move this a chunk further along. So let's do that. Let's put in an assembler. But let's put it in about here. Like that. Because then I can put in a merger here. I have a normal belt going into the side of it here. Like that. I can have another one going in there like that. I will need to put in power from here to here, of course. And I need to program this machine because it wasn't a copy paste or anything clever like that. We wanted to make reinforced iron plates. Oh, and it needs a belt down here as well. That one actually might be best off as a. That one does want to be a faster belt, so we'll turn that into a conveyor belt Mark II. There we go. The iron plate's coming there. Let's preload this with anything. You can have those 411 screws I'm carrying for no apparent reason, and those iron plates as well. Then I want to put another one of these in here. Okay, we need to remove that. Then I want to put in a splitter. No. Splitter. There we go. There. And a belt like that. And a belt like that, I suppose. Like that. And then I can put in another one of these machines to make more screws. here. Here. This belt is going to. This is going to be difficult to belt in. I haven't really left enough space. It's going to have complaints like that. Or if we have you loop to here. Like that. Yeah. Sure. And then loop to here. No, you won't. You don't like that. Oh, this is all too crowded and cramped and horrible. I can come out the back of it. Yeah, here's a plan. No, F, that one. Then put this constructor in. Instead of where I had it before, let's have it a little bit further this way. Like that. Because then I can do that from there to there. That's easy. And on the other side, I've now got a bit more space. I can delete this. So delete this. There we go. And now I can have belt from there to. Still doesn't fit. Ah. Damn it. Yeah, it's still quite crammed. I mean, part of this is just me not building very smartly. I'm happy to admit that. No, I don't want it this way around. Green towards me. Let's put it here. Then there's clearly enough space for the belt. There we go. Now it's happy. And I can still come over here and loop it around from there into here. So that's happy. I can now configure this to make more screws. And then plug it into this cake pylon here. And here. Oh right. Plug this into here. And now we should have a few more screws going into this machine over here. And, you know, in all the amount of time I've been faffing around, hopefully we've made a few more. We've made 17 of them. Great. Actually, it's not churned through all of those screws I chucked in, so, I don't know. Yeah, you're spot on, Alex. Leaving a huge amount of extra space would remove a lot of my woes, but I'm sort of building around an area that I've already... I'm building in an area where I've already built and didn't mean to build quite so much in. So, yeah, it is problematic. But yes, if I left a bit more room for all of these things, then things would be slightly better. I'm not sure I like this torch. It makes things very, very tunnel vision-y. Right, so I am now making reinforced iron plates, theoretically twice as fast as I was before. In practice, who knows? Let's go and see if... I'm pretty sure I told the machine down here to stop stockpiling iron plates because I was going to get them from elsewhere, which is probably foolish. Why is this... Okay, there's a rotor coming in. Oh, I see. This is making the smart platings out of the iron plates as they come in, and the rotors as they come in. Okay, fair enough. But we're struggling with the iron plates over here. Why are you struggling so much making iron plates? Oh, you're... iron reinforced plates. You're struggling with iron plates. They're not coming in fast enough. Oh, so many bottlenecks. I think maybe I don't care. Because that's something I'm just going to leave that running when we go off to go and get the power stuff set up. What is it I need all of these reinforced iron plates for? Yeah, I think the other problem I have, the big problem I have with Satisfactory builds is not having an aerial view to get an idea of the spacing that I'm trying to set up. That's a big problem. Oh, if I edit to-do list, and it doesn't tell me what requires what out of that, so I won't check that. Production though, miner is not any of that. The water extractor, okay, the water extractor uses a little bit of it. It must be the coal generators then that are using all of the. Yeah, they're using all of the. That's they're 20 each. Oh, but I did ask for 8 of them, so that's 160. Okay. I can go out and put in quite a lot of coal generator capacity with this. It's not too bad. Yeah, I've used the. I have been. Yes, I've been climbing on the machine sometimes. It does help quite a lot. So you're not wrong. And I have and I've built a few of the towers. They're just never quite in the right place when I want them. So yeah, there's one of the towers just over there. You can just about make it out through the middle of the everything. And so yeah, I have built a few of those. And I do climb around on the machines from time to time, and I'm aware they have ladders on them. But yeah, it's still a little bit awkward. In my, or at least I rephrase that. I am still finding it a little bit awkward. Right, let's take whatever iron plates are reinforced iron plates are ready now, and call that I've had enough. 12. So I've got 140 of them now. It'll do, I think. Oh, I thought I found earlier that I couldn't put pylons on top of splitters, but there I have done them. So who knows? Right, let's get back to my tractor and head out into the darkness. There it is. I knew I left it out here somewhere. And this time, I can just follow the pylons and find myself in more or less the right place much more quickly and easily. What's that? Oh, it's just some nuts. Okay, that's fine. The nuts can stay. The nuts can just be left alone. I hope I've got enough fuel for this thing. Oh, I'm going over to a coal mine, so once I get there, I can. Yeah. This is very oversteering. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, having the catwalks. I haven't unlocked catwalks yet, but once I do, yes, does sound like it would make a lot of sense. Make it a bit easier to move around inside and whilst trying to build things up, and also having a bit more of a feel for how and where how much space to leave to allow a bit of room for future ideas and visibility and stuff would be quite handy as well. Ooh, a sulphur rock. Let's grab that while I'm here. Oh no, it's caterium.
New technologies can be developed based on this new superconductive gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Yeah, a bit of rolling coal, I'm afraid, from the truck. Yeah, not a great deal of cat ore. I don't think... Or catimirium, whatever it's called. Ooh, there was another way down, wasn't there? If I go off to... Alright, let's go off to the right here. See if I can find the other way down without falling into the water. This may go horribly wrong. Consider yourselves warned. But somewhere over here, there is an alternative way down that is a little bit shorter. You know, so it's that thing when your sat-nav takes you on a weird route. Ooh. Okay, so there's my mining area. Oh yes, yeah, I can see the way down. So a bit more to the right. And then swing. Ooh, try and get through the trees. There's a lot of trees up here. There we go. A lot of these trees seem to have legs as well. That's an indestructible one. Yeah, I guess I'm just holding on to the steering wheel very, very tightly to make sure I don't fall out. Where am I? What the hell? Oh, there's the road. Whee! So it might be very unstable in a horizontal axis or around a vertical axis of rotation, but it doesn't seem to fall over very easily, which is quite nice. Yes, ragdolling the engineer would be very funny. Ooh. I don't think I fancy trying to come up here, but going down is okay. Woo! Going down might be okay. I am down now, so at least if I fall off here, I'm not going to land in the water. So this is kind of okay. I think on the way back out, I might go the other way though, the slightly safer route. I think his feet need to have something to catch on to as well, so he's not literally just hanging right off the back of it. How much fuel do I have? Oh, 8 fuel. Okay. But yes, that would be entertaining. Okay, let's lay some more foundation now that I have some iron. Let's zoop it out this way a bit like that. It's a pity you can't zoop in 2 dimensions. That'd be quite useful. But oh well. Oh no, you don't. Okay, let's head over here to where I can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So, I want to put one of you in here somehow, somewhere, somewhen. Like, no. I'm trying to line up the bounding boxes. There we go. One there. One there. How do I tell this creature to get lost? Shoo! Shoo! Get out of here. You're in the way of my constructions. Oh, that one's called Sergei. Sergei, is it? Okay. I'll take your word on that. And I can't put one more in because I've run out of foundation. So put that in like that. I don't intend to do this by halves, you might be able to tell. I'm going to do it by 4. There we go. Right. Now over here we have a supply of coal available. Now my plan is to now put these things in, level with each one of these buildings, and then belt the whole thing up. There's a tree in the way. You know what? Screw this tree. 99 leaves and 36 wood. Is that all? I feel like I should have got more from it because it's quite a big tree. Right, there we go. Now I have room to think. So I'll put this over here, line it up with that, and line it up with that. Can we line it up with both of you? I mean, I guess that's what that pretty much is. And again... Wait. Oh, no, that's okay. And again. At some point, I will probably come through and put in an additional feeder belt and rotate some of these, adjust some of these splitters. But for now, that should be enough. So I want that, but we actually want the faster one. Yeah, Mark II belt. That goes into there. And there. And there. And there. This is sort of a backbone for all the coal that we're going to be using. And then I think I can just use normal belts to feed from these into the machines. Yeah, putting in the foundations for the splitters might have been sensible. Never mind. That's what I say. That's another one of those, whatever they are. Right, so over here I want to now put in, and now I need to start thinking about pipe work. So, that's a logistic thing. Yes, pipelines indeed. So I want to put, I'm going to need pipeline junctions, but what I kind of want to do is I want to have these sort of up in the air. I could put it on top of... No, I can't. So let's put in a bit of pipe first, and then see if I can... See what I can do with that. So you go from there to... Yeah, okay, I can see why it's upset by this. Let's undo that. So I'll put that to there, but higher up, like that. Yes, that's what we want. And then cross. Would have been invalid aim location. So we need to build it on the end of that pipe. Look, there's a pipe right there. Oh, I need to put down a pipeline support. Okay. Oh, you think it's... Well, I'm getting different. Okay, yeah, it was the support. I'm getting in. Ooh, that looked like it was like sagging slightly. So that needs to come to about here, but higher up. And then one of them. Oh, yeah, but he keeps putting these things in, which doesn't work. So no, not you. You go there. I'll come back and put some supports in a minute to make it look slightly more sensible. So this again also comes to here, but higher up. Get rid of the support. Take across. Put it in there. Pipe. Pipe. And the last one goes in about here, but up here like that, because we've gained a bit of height. So get rid of the support again. Actually, this one could just feed in there, but I might want to put more in later, so I'm going to do this like this for now. And I say for now as if I'm going to change it. Right. Then you into there. You into there. You into there. Okay, that's the water pipes going in, linking all of those together. It does look a bit ridiculous. Let's try and put in some pipe supports, just to make it look a bit less crazy. Can I put that there, and then lift it up? No, let's not. Pipeline. Oh, I see. Pipeline junctions can be built in the middle of a pipe. Yeah, that would make sense. And that's kind of what I should have been doing with splitters for quite a long time, and I've only realised relatively recently that it's a thing I can do. I'm going to run this down through here and through a gap in the middle of this. No, I wanted to rotate horizontally, but never mind. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, going to run this through a gap here in the middle. I know there's a player in the way. I don't care. And then when I need to put in additional generators, I shall put them in. What's that noise? Oh, it's you. Okay, Sergey. When I need to put in additional generators, then I should do it at the time. I shall have a gap between them, and that's fine. You can go to. Oh wait, I can put in. Never mind. That can just go straight to there now. And because if I can put in the crosses later, then that's absolutely fine. So there we go. That pump is now pumping. We're filling the pipe up with water. Lovely. And so we should have that generator at the end should start working once the water's managed to find its way through. Now I do still need more of these. So let's put in them along here like that, and then you to you, you to you, you and you. There we go. Hooray, pollution! And I can tell there's water in these pipes, or there's liquid in these pipes, because they're doing that. Do you think I need pumps as well? You might be right. I mean, it is working, but I could easily believe that the building is full. But, yeah, there's certainly no harm in adding a bit of extra capacity in. Production, 300 megawatts, okay. That's interesting. Having put those in place, the production has shot up, and so as has the capacity. So was there something that was run, but nothing had gone. So I don't know why suddenly the amount of power being used has gone up quite drastically. How do I? Oh, I see. Flush. It's fairly full. Yeah, let's shove in a pump because I can. No, the other way. Why is it a thing I can make more of? I don't know. I am presumably going to have to power that, though. Fortunately, there is a pylon down here somewhere. There it is. There we go. Right, so that's filling up again quite quickly. That looks promising. Oh, I see. You meant check the other end to see if it's actually full of water. That's a fair suggestion. Let's come along to here. How are you getting on? No water. All right. We do have a problem. We currently have a problem. So this one's full. This one's half full and not really filling up. I think we established before that one of these pumps is not. Yeah, one extractor is not sufficient for. Okay, you seem to be. I was going to say friendly, not actually friendly, but not dangerous either. Yeah, I think we established earlier that one extractor is almost enough for three. For three generators. So given that I've got 4 generators in there, definitely need another one of these. There we go. How do you feel about what's going on inside you? You're very, very empty. Oh, power. Oh, right, yeah. Like that. Thunk. And then we can go power line to there. Right, now that's pumping as well. Good. So now how are you doing? Can we watch you fill up? Yes, we can. Right, I mean it's not completely full, but it's pretty full, and it's filled up, and we've got a flow rate of almost 0. Interestingly. What are you thinking? You are thinking no water. Why is there no water? What is going on? Have I messed up the connections along here somehow? Is this not filling up? I mean, that's all connected. We've got this pipe here that has no water in it. So, have I put the pump in the wrong way round or something equally stupid? No, that's pumping through 40-ish cubic meters per minute. Oh, you need pumps at the bottom of a hill to move it up. Oh, so perhaps I should put the pump down here. That's running absolutely flat out now. It's got 10 meter head lift out of 20. Okay, that seems potentially better. I can't reach. Let's go back around the top. See what's going on. Right, that's filling up nice and quickly. That's promising. That's flowing quickly there. It's flowing slowly there. Surely this can't be drinking all of that water. Okay, it's full now. Right, okay, I see. Yes, it's filling up sort of one machine at a time. So now this is barely trickling over here, but these are going really quickly. And once this machine fills up, then the flow will move on to the next one. Oh, I see what you mean, Mycroft. Gotcha. I guess that's why it shows, sort of semi-shows. Yeah, I have plenty of... I believe I have plenty of head lift available, because it's only lifting it up. Each of those is capable of doing 20 metres. The first one's doing 10, and the second one's doing less than 1, so I think that's probably okay. So now we see that one's going quite quickly, as is that one. So we're now filling up this machine. And that is full. So now presumably we can then hopefully start filling up this one. This animation on the pipes is very strange. Oh, I see. How far apart they are shows how much fluid is in the pipe, I think. So this one is a little bit low, but filling up and sort of pushing it through. This one is completely full. And this one is maybe half full at best. Maybe probably less than. But this is now filling up nicely, so... yeah, we seem to be in an okay position. Now these machines are not running flat out. I think I probably want to put another pump in, assuming I've got the materials to do so. What's the flow capacity of a single pipe like? Am I going to... run into problems with trying to put too many pumps through a single pipe, or have I got plenty of space, plenty of headroom for that? $300 a second seems like it should be plenty. See? Oh, one pipe can handle 1.5 pumps. Okay, 3.5 meters, 300 per minute maximum. Pump can do 120 per minute, so it's 2.5, not 3.5. The pumps can do 300 per minute as well. That makes sense. No, 2.5 extractors. And these take 45 per minute. So 45 per minute. Let's call it 50 for round numbers. So that means I can run six of them off a single pipe, absolute most, because that's 300 per minute. Well, I can probably put just over 6 of them, so 6 is probably reasonably safe. And calling it 50 per minute, we can do 2 and 2.5 off one of these. So at the moment I've got five machines worth up there, and yeah, this is currently absolutely fine. So we get 2.5 pumps per 2.5 pumps per pipe, and 2.5 generators per pump. So that means we could have about 300. Yeah, we can have six generators per pipe, but only 5 per 2 of these pumps. So a sensible ratio is going to be 2 pumps, 1 pipe, and 5 generators. So I'll take that pump over there. Not pump, sorry. Water extractor. I'll take this water extractor out, and then when I need, if and when I need more of these, more electricity, then I'll build another block of 5 generators, 2 water extractors, and the pumps to keep the water coming up here. Yeah, so I could theoretically put in one more. In fact, I will. In order to make this sort of complete, I'm going to put in one more over here. Can I put it right next to this one, or am I going to have clipping problems? No, I can put it right next to this one. Nice. Let's put that there. And then we have a belt running down from here into the input. We have a pipe running from there to here. What do you mean overlapping another object? Oh, okay, down there, fine. There to there. I'm not going to get rid of that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, actually, I could have just gone like this, couldn't I? Because this is the final one. I can't put any more on this pump, so that's fine. Right, and there we go. And there's, because all the other generators are filled up, there's plenty of overhead there. Let's put in another one of these pylons. Oh, that one's full. All right, let's take that cable. Let's bring that one over to here and link it in to here as well. Okay, there we go. That is lots and lots of power generation. I have this sort of feeling that when we start trying to use a bit more of the maximum consumption that we have available, so the capacity we have available, that we might not have enough. We might not have enough coal coming down this belt. This is a tier 2 belt running flat out at the moment, and it is running flat out in order to keep all of these happy. Granted, a large part of that is because this one has just been placed and is therefore filling up. I assume this is going to get to 100 and then stop. How is the other end of this doing? So many leaves to gather. I don't know why I'm gathering all these leaves. It's so unnecessary. Now I've got so much coal power, but you know, it's there. Right, okay. So at flat out, the drill can't quite keep this belt full. Fortunately, I brought the stuff to build another drill, so I should do that. So put another mining drill in here. We'll point it in this direction. There we go. That there. I want to put a merger. Yes, conveyor merger in here. On this belt, please. Why is it not snapping onto it? Okay, there we go. If I do it from this side, it's much easier. Put that there. And then there's no point in making this a fast belt. We'll just bring this over and shove it in there. But there's no real point in this being a fast belt either, so let's downgrade it. We also need to give you power. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. So let's take cable off that to here and plug it in. Okay, that should be sufficient to keep that downstream belt completely satisfied, even when all the power generators are running absolutely flat out. Chop. Yeah, put it away. There we go. It's a little bit high up, but never mind, it's working. And yeah, it's working. Okay, that should be all of my power problems sorted for maybe an episode or two. We shall see. Now, are there more coal patches around here? I think there probably are. Let's zoom in a bit and do another pong. Oh, it did ping, but it ponged for the right thing. That's handy. Oh, okay. So the ticks on these ones are saying they've been claimed. There's 2 more over there on somewhere, and then there's loads more up on the top of this thing here. So when I start to run out of coal, or when I start to need more, I can go off and tap those 2 and have a belt just running down to here and put in a load more of that. And then when these start to run out, I can have a belt. And then when that's not enough, I can then run belts over from here big elevators coming all the way down here, and then put even more power generation in over here. So there's loads of space and loads of capacity here, so that should be great. That should be fine. So the other 2 mines are over here somewhere. Let's go and find them. In fact, I'll put the drills in on them just so that I have. Is that a giant coal rock that I need to move before I can get to the coal? What are you? What is this rock? Also, what's that thud noise? Oh, it's one of them. Where's my lightsaber? There's my lightsaber. Ow. And stay down. Where's the loot? There's the loot. So this looks like I'm going to struggle to put a mining drill on it because, you know, there's something in the way. Oh no, it's going to be fine. I can put a mining drill on it. That giant rock that's right on top of where I'm putting the drill, apparently not an issue. Okay, fine. I have no objections. I am curious as to where the other coal patch is, though. Oh, here it is. It's like another one of them over here. And I'm not going to plug all of this in because I don't think I need any of it yet. So it's just going to be a bit of a waste of power, and it'll just fill the belt up. But what I will do is connect up some of the beltage for it. So down here, I want to put in a merger pointing in that direction, and then a normal speed belt going from there to there, underground apparently, lovely. And then one coming from there. Let's make this nicer, shall we? This looks stupid. So we'll come up this way. And then down here. I need to triple click to do that. And then into this thing. Right, that looks a bit less ridiculous. Let's fix this. It's only a little bit undergroundy, but it's still a bit undergroundy, and I don't like that. You go from there to the. No good deed goes unpunished. Let's try it again. From here to about let's go to about here, and then into there. There we go. That's a bit nicer. No, that's the wrong tool. And we'll get some more of the weird mushroom stuff as well, I think, while I'm out here. Because this feels like it's going to be something vaguely useful. And I don't have a ready supply of it anywhere else. It's talking about using it for research and stuff. So I think if I can harvest a few of them while I'm out here when I notice them, I think that's a very worthwhile thing to do. That seems to be all of them though. Right. So that is now ready for future coal purposes. Oh, there's another one. Let's go and get that. I've got a bit of a... I've got probably a decent amount of headroom over here, and expanding this expanding this for when I need more power is relatively straightforward. It's just going to be making another one of those with another 5 generators. No, that one. There we go. It's just going to be expanding this with another 5 generators and another big area of platforms around it to go across here. More pumps out there, and then in the future, when I need even more, I'll start putting the pumps further out to sea and bringing the water into wherever I end up building more and more stuff. So, yeah. I think this is going to work quite well for my power needs for quite a long time. Yeah, the big rock was a bit weird. But normally, when you find a metal patch, there is a big rock sticking out of it that you have to mine by hand first, and then you can put the mining drill on where it was. That just seemed to be a big unexpected rock, so I don't know. Why are these bushes rocking? There's not something hiding in them. the bush was a rocking, so I came a knocking. It's a little bit concerning. This belt is flowing at almost full speed, even though I don't feel like I'm actually using that much. Oh, they normally need to be blown up first. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I should have had to dynamite it, but I haven't got dynamite yet, so maybe the game took pity on me. Speaking of, I should probably go off and have a look at that sulphur patch that's on the top of the cliff. Let's do that now. What about 10? Okay, a bit of time left. Back in the lunatic mobile. Yeah, I'm gonna try driving up here. I'm feeling brave, or possibly foolish. If I ditch my tractor in the water, then I shall feel very, very silly. Of course, the sensible thing to do would probably be just build a giant ramp that allows me to drive up here easily. But whoa, that did not feel stable. Yeah, the sensible thing would be to just build a giant ramp up here so I can drive up in relative comfort. Ooh, a blue slug. Alright, let's stop, get out, kill these pigs and get the blue slug. I'll move a little bit further away from the psycho piggies first. It's a shame you can't use the chainsaw on the mobs. Where'd he go? Olé! I think they might have rebalanced this weapon in the new patch, because I'm fairly sure I remember it being able to having a faster fire rate in the previous one. Ow! Don't hit me off the edge. I'm very upset. Loot. Loot. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, right up in here. Yeah, I'm sure I remember being able to swing this about almost as fast as I could click before. Where's that? Where's that slug? It wasn't this far down, I'm sure. And it was on the right hand side. Yeah, it was on the edge, yes, but I'm just grabbing Lee. Oh, there it is. Blue power! Lovely. It's a game in which I go around constructing buildings and collecting slugs and occasionally stabbing pigs with a taser. Some success was had. Right, so the big cheese is up here somewhere. Whee! Kadoosh. You know what I should have done? I should be trying to find a way to get power up here so that I can start mining more easily. There's another overseer. Oh dear. I've run out of fuel, and I forgot to pick up a load of coal to power it with. Wood? Wood'll do. Presumably the wood will burn through. Will burn through the wood a bit faster, but that's okay because it's an easily renewable resource. This terrain is horrific. Oh, there's another cloud of swamp gas. I assume I can still take damage from the poison gas even when I'm driving a vehicle. Well, Colin Furze managed to power a petrol-powered lawnmower with wood. So I mean, it is possible. Oh, I've driven just past it. It's just off there to the left, apparently. All right, let's do a sulphur ping. No, let's get out of the vehicle first and then do a sulphur ping. Ping. Is that putting it on top of this giant rock? Yes, I think it is. Oh, and there's some a kilometre and a half off that way. Where is that? Where's that other piece? Oh, okay, down there by the by my current coal by my steel production. Okay, and then a bajillion miles away up there as well. There's another crashed vehicle in there, which is interesting. But I have a feeling that gas has cleared a little bit. No, gas has not cleared a bit. Gas has not cleared a bit, rather. Let's not do that. Okay, so the sulphur is up on this rock. I could build a giant ramp. I could try and find a way up onto this rock and build a small bridge. This looks more promising, actually. Let's try this. Maybe not. Here we go. So I can get up here, at least some way. And I am obviously capable of building a massive bridge absolutely wherever I want, but that feels... Oop. Ow. No, you're not allowed to run away. I know if I let it run away, it'll just attack me again later. So I'm not planning to be merciful. Oh, that hasn't helped. Ow! Where's that going? Oh, it's over there. Well, there's something up there. That looks worth going for, even if I don't bother with the sulphur. Okay, let's find my way up there, even if it means building a bit of a ramp. Or perhaps a bridge from over here. It's a good thing the game tracks where I left my tractor, because I think I'd probably have lost it by now if it didn't. Okay, so from over here, let's build some foundations. I want to go that way. Oh yeah, probably about that far. Let's see how far that is. That's just about far enough. I can't see the. Oh, yeah, it's over there through the what's name. Is that thing going to start shooting at me from over there? Yes, it is. That's a bit cheeky. Let's put in some ramps so I can get down a bit more easily and possibly get back up again. Down. And now let's go down and deal with that plasma splitter. Where is it? I know you're here somewhere. There we go. There's a good sign. Ah! I moved the wrong way. Ah, and again. Uh-oh, I'm nearly dead. I think yes, I did. Rather resoundingly killed it then. Oh god, there's another one. Where am I? I haven't got my berries to hand. Oof, that was close. I do think I need to hunt it down though, or it's going to come back and get me later. Right, let's put my emergency food in a convenient slot so I can get at it when I have a crisis like that in the future. And let's have a snack. There we go. Now I feel much better. Right, what have we got in here? Oh, we've got some screws. They're always useful. 186 of them, in fact. The drop pod... Oh, this one's operational, so I can just go chonk and it'll open. And we find a hard drive. Lovely.
Data on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
More screws. This is a very screwy crash site. No, not the leaves. I was trying to see if there's anything... No, that's not openable. There's my tractor. Oh, and there's the sulphur. With another spitometron on it. Is there anything? Oh, cables as well. Wire even. What was the thought? No, the debris is not deconstructible. Don't think there's any more up here. I'm not sure why I'm gathering so many of these leaves. It's not like I actually need them anymore. However, I am trying to decide whether it's worth making another bridge over to the sulphur there. Because as I remember, the other sulphur was also in an awkward place. It was going to require a bridge to get to it. So, I could relatively easily make a bridge over there because I still have a quantity of iron. Almost 200 of it. So I can build a bridge over to there and then a ramp down. But this is so far away that getting a truck to drive back and forth this sort of distance and get all of this and bring the sulphur from here seems like a bit of a faff. I feel like I might be better off just having a single truck that a shorter route to go and pick the sulphur up from here, which also would need me to build a massive bridge to get to it. But will be a much shorter truck route, along which I've already dealt with the awkward terrain as well. That said, I'm probably going to need more than one mine's worth of sulphur eventually. So, you know what? Let's build a bridge over to there and then a bridge down again as well, because I'm here and I feel like I might as well. So go from there, about that far. I think I might have gone a little bit overboard with that. Just a little bit. Alright, let's demolish some of this. Yeep. I still want a gun of some sort, so I can shoot this thing back from up here. Right. I don't think it does any damage to the foundation, so I'll just ignore it while I build. Oh, I need more than that. This is at least a 2-ramp thing. No. Alright. Not that much. Wait, yeah, that one. Are there any more up here? I don't think so. I think this outcropping seems to only have one creature on it. Right, so that's that. I now need to get back down. Let's now see where's home is. Oh, home is over there. Yes, of course, because there's my space elevator disappearing off into the sky. That's quite impressive. This game does do spectacle very well. I am quite impressed. So I would like a ramp that goes from about. Yeah, okay, I'm in the way, sure, but I still want a ramp. All right, I'll put in a flat piece first. That seems to be. It seems to be better at. It seems to be better at letting me put in a flat piece, building a ramp off a flat. What? Oh, I guess yeah. I'm sort of standing right on the. What if I put it? So am I lined up? Yes. So if I put this in, I can't see where I'm going. Where is the edge? There is the edge. So if I put a flat piece in there. It's a bit higher than I intended, but sure, whatever. Actually, no, I don't think that'll do. I don't know if the vehicle's going to be able to drive up onto that nicely. Let's do that again. Oh, don't fall off. That was close. No. Try it again. In fact, can I just jump straight in with a ramp at this point? No. Let's... Right. Foundation first, then. That's about where I wanted, I think. Let's find out. How do we feel about that? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, now time for a ramp. We just go all the way down to the floor, please. That's a lot of ramp. And yes, spot on. Nice. I think I might take out these trees that are underneath it, though. And growing up through it. I say trees. There's only seems to be one of them. Yeah, I'll probably use the belt to bring it down that ramp to the bottom. This is mostly so that I can get up and down there at the moment, rather than without quite so much faff. Yeah, if I do decide I want to use the trucks, I don't know. Sorry, if I do decide I want to go after it, I'm not sure whether I do want to go after that or not. It does look a bit weird, yes. Maybe if I was trying to play sensibly, I'd fill in some of this space underneath. I mean, I could put a column of foundation in like that to make it look like it's actually being supported. But I don't want to. Yeah, the question is, what do I want to do next? And I think the answer probably is... It probably is sulphur. However, despite having just... no, there we go. However, despite having just gone out after that patch up there... I think there's probably no... I don't think it's really I don't think that's a good place to get the sulphur from, because the pain, it's going to be such a pain to get it back from here, because I mean, if we look at the terrain is not exactly conducive to an easy drive. That said, I've got out of the worst of it. We could drive round probably across here and down here, and then it's pretty flat all the way across here, and yet going over here would probably, I think, would just be significantly easier. So I think, despite having just built that, despite having just built Maxim's ladder, I think I'll just go back and go after the other sulphur patch. And this is just going to be a useful start for when I need more sulphur and the single mine isn't enough. So let's go after the other sulphur patch, and then I can set one of these tractors going and set this tractor up as a machine to bring it over. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, it's recovered. These things are ridiculous. Yeah, maybe we'll wait until we've got trains, or at least I get round to building slightly more coherent roads around the place. Ooh, another slug. Let's get the slug. Yeah, these things... Combat has got more... I'm pretty sure combat is more difficult than it was last week. I mean, it's not a problem. It's not problem levels of difficult, but I think it's harder. I'm not sure. It could just be I'm being bad at it this week, but I wasn't being particularly amazing last week, and it was easier. So I don't know. Red berries. Probably don't need those. Ooh, more slugs. I think. No, it's not slugs. What's that? It's some kind of weird mushroom and a cave. What do we do with a weird mushroom? We use a chainsaw on it. Oh, okay. It's not as exciting as I was expecting. But there is a cave. And caves are exciting. What's this stuff on the wall? I think I might just be coloured. Wait. Yep, that made me jump. Get the sword out. There we go. Well, I needed some of these for the research things, so good. No more jump scares, please. There's lots of weird stuff down here. It's a very weird place. No, that's not what I meant. I meant onto that one. Is this something I can mine? No. What is this then? I think it's just scenery. Okay. Mine these then. Although not for much longer because I'm running out of fuel. Oh.
You found this most valuable artifact.
That's better. An artifact, eh? That's not an artifact, that's a spider. Where's the artifact then? Is it up there? That'd be awkward. Leaves. Oh, that looks artifacty. Another this thing you have to collect but won't actually do anything because they haven't added the code for it into the game yet. All right, fair enough. At least they're there so you can, if you come back, if they do update it to put the code in for the storyline stuff. Is that a spider? No. You won't have to perhaps maybe you won't have to re-explore all the cave systems that you've already gone through. Can I cut this down? No. What else there is in this cave apart from drops? Oh no, I have actually emptied I've run out of fuel for my chainsaw. Well, anything else I acquire is going to have to be... Oh, there's a way out. So how far away am I from my tractor? Oh, okay. So there is a cave here. Let's put a marker on here. I'm not sure it's particularly useful to be able to come in here, but it's, you know... Oh, cave. Good. I feel like I've looted it, but it's sort of, but there's a little bit, there's a few mushrooms left in it that might be useful. I'm not going to do anything more than that with it though. Right. Well, I've come out the top side. Let's go back round and get back to my tractor and get another power slug on the way. I've done quite well for power slugs on this this session. Quite a lot of them around. I still feel like that looks like a vein of ore that I should be able to do something with. Oop, fell off. Tractor? Tractor. Quite a long way down. That's okay. I can fall that this far. And hopefully I can get down from here. Something down from a duck. Oop. There we go. Got a bit dark. Let's have some light. Right, and back home again. That was a nice diversion, wasn't it, girls and boys? off to explore a cave and find some unknowns. There's a yellow slug on top of there, but I think I need to invent gas masks first. Should probably mark that. Oh well. Oh, there's a blue slug there as well, I think. There's something glowing on the side of the cliff. Yes, there is indeed. Jump! Jump! There's a part of me that expects to treat this as a platforming puzzle rather than just go up there and build a ramp puzzle. Because we've got all these various rocks around here, and it does kind of look like it should be climbable. It doesn't seem to be climbable, but it looks like it should be. Oh, maybe it is. But it seems weird to treat it as a platforming puzzle when I can just build those sections of foundation. Yep. Because that clearly didn't work. But it does, it really, yeah, it feels like the game isn't quite sure whether I should be platforming these or not. Because it is almost, there's no point in mining copper ore from there. Because it's very nearly possible, but not quite. So I then need to come up here and go, well actually, alright, just to finish this off, I'll put in a brick of this about here. And then find my way over like this in order to grab it. It's a bit weird, is what I'm saying. It feels like the game isn't sure whether it wants to be a platformer or a factory game. And there's little bits of each in it, and that's quite strange. Whoop. Try and drive in a straight line. Right, so while I'm here, I'm going to go and dump some of the sort of more interesting stuff out of my inventory into the storage place over here, just in case something stupid happens. So I would like to get rid of a Summer's Loop Whip. I should get rid of some beryl nuts. The stinger remains, I'll come and those, and the slugs, and I thought I got a yellow slug as well. Maybe I didn't get a yellow slug. I'll get rid of all of those leaves I've been gathering as well, because they're pretty pointless. Let's put the wood in here as well, and all the leaves, and that's going to cause problems. What's going to come out first? Is it just going to keep... No, the leaves are coming out. Alright, let's take the wood back and then reprogram this to do biomass from leaves. Because apparently leaves are a higher priority to empty out. Oh, probably because they're further along in the wasp name. So if I put this here, then the leaves will continue to pour out. And when I come back, I can switch that over. Oh, there's a hard drive. The hard drive should be put somewhere safe as well. I'll come back and have a play with those. Actually, given this 11:15, oh, there are spots with vines. Okay, I'll have to have a look, keep an eye out for those. Given the time, I'm going to not do anything with that because that's a whip. That's a whip. That's a work in progress as well. That's sulphur, which I probably need at some point. But these I definitely need for the MAM. In fact, you know what? Let's grab everything. Let's grab all of the biologicals and do something sensible with them. I'm tempted to put one of these into the into the awesome machine or whatever it's called, and must put those in as well actually because they're not used for anything, and I can make more if I need to. Right, let's come over here. Where's the MAM? Here's the MAM. Alien organisms. Right, I've now got one of those, so we'll do that because I might as well make some. Right, so that's all of that done all the way down to here. I need to get some DNA to do those, which I think might come from the awesome store machine. I'm not sure, but I found some of this as well. So let's research that because it's there. Caterium. Caterium. Oh, I need a lot more caterium for that. But I can now, maybe now I can at least scan for it. Macella, I've done that. Oh, no. Oh, I only the... A biomass is a thing I will probably have now. It's going to be all the way up... Oh, no, it's going to be in here, isn't it? So, you. Stop ignoring me. Okay. Where's the biomass going then? I thought I did something to make sure I was going to be acquiring. Was it? Oh, I've been stockpiling it in here. There we go. So now over here, I can then, what was it? It was the mycelia. We can we can attempt to research that, which has now acquired me fabric, which seems potentially useful. Oh, I can make a parachute. Nice. I need to make some fabric for it, but I could then potentially make myself a parachute, so I can jump off things without dying. That could be useful. What else have we got? Expand the tool belt again. That'd be nice. Polyester fabric. I need 100 blue things for that as well, so I can't really do that. No, these are currently out of reach. Nutrients, I've done everything there except, well, I could get a nutritional processor perhaps. I need a pink slug for that, and I need a power core for that, so that's a bit out of the way. Right, okay, that's all of that. Now over here, this machine is turned off at the moment. Let's turn it back on again, because now I should have power coming out. I should have crazy amounts of power available. Probably. Yeah, I'm using about a third of the available power at the moment, so that's pretty good. So this is all chugging through. I want to chuck these in because they seem to be fairly cheap, and these as well. And because I think, from what I've gathered, okay, the machine doesn't seem to like the... I was expecting those to be turned into DNA points. Interesting. Alright, I guess I won't be running those through it then. And presumably it's going to have exactly the same... problem with the hog remains? Yes. There weren't that many on here, were there? Come on. Where's the actual... Oh, there we go. There's some more leaves. Interesting. So that doesn't chew up the... I thought that was going to take it... So I thought we've got standard points and DNA points. I thought putting those in was going to get me DNA points. Instead, do I have to... Is it... Oh, is it using... I use one of these. Yes, here we go. This is what you can do. So I can turn those into alien proteins. Do I then put alien proteins into here? Let's find out. Do I have any alien protein cards? No. I mean, here they are, but let's give that a try. See if it'll eat them. Oh, they're Chinese food containers. No, it won't take those either. Unless I have to print the coupons off and get those. No. Okay. I don't know then. Unless you have to put in actual DNA cartridges, but I'm not sure where you get those from. Is it you? Let's have a look. So yeah, I can make, here we go. Alien DNA capsule is made. It's made from those protein things. Okay. So I could also make spitter proteins by putting in these, presumably. Yes, there we go. So we can load more of those, and I can make the actual protein cans from all of these protein cards or protein pots that are Chinese food container things I'm making. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't really care about biofuel anymore. It's mostly an emergency thing. So I need a little bit of it for my chainsaw, but basically I'm happy with just chucking leaves into for that. Or leaves and wood, and I've got all this biomass that I need to put in at some point anyway. Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd chuck the leaves in there since I've got them. What other stuff do I have that might be sort of... I wonder if I could recycle the coupons. That'd be entertainingly silly. I do want to try doing that, though. I imagine that isn't going to work, but I want to try it. No, I don't think so. I could put some of these modular frames in. They're quite heavily modified. I could put in some of these rotors, I suppose. Let's put in a pack of rotors. Yeah, yes. I mean, yes, they do. You do, as you say, you get a lot more. So each time one of these goes in, we're getting. It's dropping by sort of. I don't know. Is that about 50? No, it's about 200 per. Oh, this is the rotors. The rotors are worth about 200 each. 150 each, maybe. 56. I don't know. So it's kind of hard to eyeball the exact number, but it's about 150 each. They'll run out, and we'll start getting. Oh, it's doing cables now because it ran out of grass. These are only worth, whereas these are only worth about 35 each. Yeah, so that makes sense. As you say, the harder it is to make the thing, the more stuff you get from it, which is fair enough. Right, let's make some alien DNA capsules. Let's use half of these because I don't know if I'm going to want the alien protein for anything else. I could feed the output of this machine, the concrete machine, straight into the token machine over here. That feels sort of vaguely worthwhile. Although actually it looks like copper is running very, very slowly. So no, but it is running. I don't know. The problem is I'm not sure what I have too much of that's been decently refined and processed. Yeah, Ignat's right. I should probably go to sleep as well. But at the moment, I'm poking at some of the research things. That's my final plan. I want to get up to 10 of these made, and then I'll have a quick look at that. Oh, in the meantime, while I'm letting that run, let's go over and have a look at the things that we're waiting for the. Because I've been away for ages, so hopefully we've made lots of the end product things that are needed for the phase 2 objective. Charging down here. Look in this box. 18 of those. Are we not making these? We're not making these because we don't need them at the moment, I think. Yeah, that seems reasonable. So in here we've got almost 150 of these, so we still haven't got enough of those damn things. Jeez. And this machine has been running the whole time I've been off hooning around the world, but we still haven't got enough. And I haven't got enough of these either. It's almost 200. Still not enough. And I haven't even looked into how to make those things. I can't remember what they're called. Are they some sort of wire thing? No, it's only alphabetical. I don't know how to search that. I don't know how to say what is that thing called. I don't know what it's called. Tell me what it's called so I can go and find it and make some. Which is a problem. Oh, I need lots of pipes for something. Oh, something in the MAM. Let's go and get some pipes. Hup, 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 hup. What's that from? Was it Monty Python or something like that? Sort of upper class twit of the year or something like that. But it wasn't Monty Python. It was some very posh person going hup 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 as they moved around, and I can't remember what that was. Alright, I was going to do this because I can, just because it's there. Nutritional processor. Right, good. Oh, I could almost make the medicinal inhaler. I'd need another bacon mushroom. Over here, let's feed you some more of these things. Yes, you have all of those and all of those. What's the other thing called? It's an automated wiring. Okay. That rings a bell. So how do I make an automated wiring? I apparently don't. Good. Maybe I haven't researched it yet. Let's find out. So in here. Automated wiring. Here it is. So I need to make some of these. This looks manageable. I'll need a few more rotors and some more wire and concrete. This is very manageable. Let's do this before I go to bed because why not? It's there. The rotors are going to be the hardest part of this because I'm taking them away and using them to make something else, I think. But I think it's the thing that's limited by something else. So yeah, here we go. There's my rotors. So I've now got 200 of those, which I need. I've got... I need the pipes. The pipes are being stored over here somewhere. Pipes are in this one. Another 200 of them. Need 1,500 wire and 300 concrete. So the wire is over here somewhere. You? Are you? No. But you? You're an unknown. What are you? Okay, so you're taking in wire. Whoop. Climb the ladder. No, climb the ladder. I don't want to get stuck between two machine things again. What are you? Whatever you are. Oh, yeah, that's iron plates. Okay. Oh, there's the wire over there. I see it. I need 1,500 of these, so let's just take 3 stacks. Then I've definitely got the 1,500, and I need a little bit of concrete, and then I'm done, and I can unlock advanced whatchamacallit missing, and then have a look at the recipe for those automated wiring things, because they are, I don't know, apparently I'm going to need them, put it that way. So over here I can get some concrete, and then back in here I can now unlock this. Launch. Right.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use.
Batteries, that'd be nice.
An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Yay. 20 cables, and what is that? A stator, stator, pipes and wires. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. The only problem with this is that I'm making the steel pipes on the opposite side of the bus to the to all of the copper stuff. But this isn't going to be too difficult. So I'll set that up, but next week. Yeah, blue is definitely much more me, and having that upper floor is a lot of fun. Just because if you're going to play a 3D game, you might as well enjoy the 3D-ness of it for reasons other than just spaghettiing your belts everywhere. So yeah, this is lovely, much nicer. Ooh, we've got machines full of iron plates. That's useful because I'm ripping through a lot of iron. So I'm just going to grab all of that. That's nice. And it looks like we might have a machine full of reinforced iron plates as well, so let's grab that too. Our machine full is only 100, but never mind. I'm supposed to start making more. Oh, okay, you are. Good. Yes, the blue and the 3D is nice. Although this part over here I painted it one shade of blue and then discovered I could actually paint it any shade of blue I wanted. So I did. What? No. Use the right colours. That one. There we go. I could, in theory, paint the upstairs stuff a different colour to the downstairs, but that seems a little bit silly. Even better is it changed the colour of my my chainsaw. Yeah, maybe I should make the second floor red or something like that, or the first floor red and the ground floor blue and so on. I don't know, but I do know that it is now 11 o'clock, and therefore it is time for me to go to bed. So thank you everyone who's been watching, and even more thanks to the people who've been commenting, because it's the stream is far more interesting with you guys around and joining in and helping me out and pointing out when I've done something dumb, or just generally being there for immoral support and that sort of thing. So, yep, great to have you around. Tomorrow there will be a video being released. It's the one that came out for supporters last week, so that will that's a Factorio tutorial going into another one of the mods we play with. So that should be an interesting little watch. Thursday we shall be back with myself, Tristan, and presumably Mike. I assume he's going to be there. Mark is still gallivanting, so he won't be around. But the other two will be joining in for some more Factorio Space Exploration and Crastorio 2. So we'll get some more of that done. Saturday and Monday will of course then be the update videos from that. And I'll be back on next Tuesday when I should be playing some more of the Satisfactory, where my plans include such exciting things as going over there to set up another sulphur mine, trying to get the next tier of the space elevator shenaniganery done, which means I'm going to need to build those automated wire things, but that doesn't look too bad. I think having looked at the recipe, I think that's quite manageable. I should be able to fit that in somewhere over there, or maybe I'll do that as another elevated one. We shall see. We've now got the power up and running quite nicely. I'm very happy about that. We seem to have oodles of power available, so we've got a power capacity is between 685 and 750. That's pretty good. I did notice it talking about batteries. I thought it talked about batteries, but it doesn't seem to give me anything obvious here. Let's go down and have a quick look at the research I just finished, or the phase I unlocked, or whatever it's called in this game, because it did mention something about power storage. Yes, I know we've just launched a pod, so what have I done? I did advanced steel production. Okay, no, there's nothing in there. Maybe it's expanded power infrastructure, power storage. Oh, okay, so tier 4 has unlocked. It's talking. So right, when it was talking about the things I'd unlocked, it was talking about tier 4 in general. So we've got the expanded power infrastructure, the advanced steel production, hypertubes, logistics, Mark 3. Because I remember it mentioning faster belts, and I was a little bit confused by that as well. But yeah, so here we can make power storage, and we can interesting. We can then use power towers and power towers with platforms to run power over ridiculously long distances, like I did all the way out to my new power production area. So that was a bit unnecessary, but oh well. If only I'd read that a bit more carefully earlier. What did it actually require for me to get that? All stuff that we've basically got. So yeah, this does not look difficult. This, I don't know about the encased industrial beam. Concrete, and I'm going to start bringing the concrete in, so that's going to be another thing to do. That's easy. That's pretty easy as well. Okay, so I think I'm going to be able to make some good progress next time. Oh, well, thanks for the resub, Sophia. Much appreciated. Oh, it's after midnight, so you can. Awesome. Thank you very much. So what was I saying? Yes, all of these look pretty easy. It's just going to be a case of making enough of these steel beams and the modular frames. I'll unlock all those pretty damn quickly, and I think then it's not going to be too hard to also get the next level of space elevator objective done. So yeah, I think next week is going to be, we're going to see a lot of research getting done. I also want to go off and get that sulphur patch I spotted, and then after that, well, we shall see. So yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. As ever, as I said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.